after about 15 million hours of toil. Oh my god, the agony. So agonizing. I finally think I've got things working. I think I've got things working. Some things working. Not a lot of things working, but some things working. You'll see what I mean. Roll the intro. Right, as it currently stands, the way I've got everything set up, I don't know how many viewers I've got at the moment. If I've got any viewers at the moment, I don't know. I'm not getting any sort of feedback whatsoever in terms of information. My super duper webcam that I spent ridiculous money on a few years ago does not work. Does not work. I have tried 100,000 things, and occasionally it will work, but then every now and then it will restart itself and the visuals will go weird. And I know that that's sometimes an XSplit thing, but when I try to maybe lower the quality of the camera, the frame rate just drops to like 3 frames per second on my webcam. Yep. So as it currently stands, I'm going to attempt to play Tales of Vesperia on my PC, streaming from my PC. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I used to be able to output from my PC into my hop-hog capture device into my laptop. The idea was that I could run my PC games at the highest quality visual fidelity and then just capture that on the laptop. But apparently I can't do that anymore. For some reason, HDCP started being automatically applied to my PC output. I didn't do anything to make this happen, it just decided that it was going to do that. And now I can't output from my PC to the hop-hog. I can output from my PlayStation 3 to the hop-hog, my PlayStation 4 to the hop-hog, my Nintendo Switch to the hop-hog, but I can't go PC to the hop-hog. No idea why, but I can't. So that's another thing. I have to stream PC games from the PC now, which is a lot less compatible. So you'll see that I don't have a webcam in the bottom left now. The first person to turn up and say, why don't you have a webcam plugged in, I will strangle them. Pac-Man Fan 64, so your webcam, computer, and capture card are all breaking. Yeah, pretty much one after another. if it actually has broken. The microphone is still working. Hallelujah! Alright. One controller wasn't working. That's fine. We'll try another one. Easily. It appears to be working again. I think. The controller's working. Hallelujah. Right. There's a couple of other things I need... Ah, come on! Just let me get to the options menu. Is there not a... Why is there not a PC... Oh, there is. Graphic settings. Right, okay. So another downside is I'm going to have to play this game in 720p. Which is another downside. It's not going to let me move the window if I'm tabbed out. Of course, it's one of those. Add game capture, Tales of Vesperia, Definitive Edition. At least it's showing up. And game volume to about there should be fine. Let me know how that is. Everything's working, yes? Everything sounds okay? My microphone looks incredibly overdriven, so I need to know whether I'm incredibly overdriven. Sounds pretty good to you. The microphone looks... Why am I getting flickers? I'm now getting flickers, where my screen just randomly turns off. Oh boy. Does someone want to end my life? Because the amount of stress they're giving me with these issues is... It's going to cause an aneurysm. It's going to cause some sort of stress-related illness. The past couple of days has been nothing but shit breaking.
So what's the plan?
I'm gonna go see Magistrate Rigaud.
What? We'll get turned away at the gate if we try to go there.
Yeah, damn straight. Even a beautiful girl like you'll get turned away.
Even a noble woman like you would have no chance of getting in.
Yeah, but with the harbor barricaded, we can't cross over to Torum Harbor.
I'm worried that there's a little tiny bit of echo from my microphone.
And that thief Tadeki, along with that one-eyed giant, are both on the other side of the water.
If that's the case, I can reduce it just a little.
Let's stop blabbing about it and just go, why don't we?
If you won't listen to what we have to say, we can think of another plan.
All right. Let's head to Rigaud's palace then.
Let's head there and kick his ass.
No matter how you slice it, Flynn is Flynn.
Yeah, I'm going to reduce the monitor volume ever so
You think so too, Repeat?
What?
Well, at least he seemed to be doing all right.
Why is my monitor being a dick now? It's like, oh, you've got something working, so now something else is going to break. It's times like these I just want to pack it all in. Tech issues are the worst, and I've had nothing but tech issues over the last 2 days. Microphone could... It's giving me issues again. What the hell? I'm going to do something that might break it. How... Oh, God. Okay. How's it going? Come on, game! Toggle controller HUD. Be the controller options. Close game. Play game. How long ago was it since you installed Windows 10? 2 weeks? No, don't run in full screen! No, don't eat that! Now it's defaulted to like 720p again. This is why I used to do everything as a video output from the PC. This is why I used to do everything as a video output. Because all you had to make sure was that the game ran in full screen. It's literally all you had to make sure of. Okay, controller's working. I haven't had any weird flickering errors yet, where my monitor turns itself off. We might have that, but we'll see. I think it's working now. I think we've actually got some level of sense. I think it's working now. I have no idea why my PC started outputting copy-protected video, but it means that I can't just stream output from my PC anymore, which would have been so much better. Welcome Sushi, welcome Brank, Blank. Welcome Draven, and I believe there was somebody else here as well. Yes, Pac-Man Fan 64. Welcome everybody, in case I haven't said hello to anybody yet.
What do you want?
I'd like to meet with Magistrate Rago if you'd be so kind.
Yuri, these men are mercenaries. I wonder what guild they're from.
They're from the Shit Guild.
I guess that explains the thuggish look.
Huh, go home, Scram! The magistrate is a busy man.
Surely not too busy to rough up the people in this town.
So, is your webcam dead? Oh, here it comes. Well, that was a nice stream. Thank you very much for watching tonight. I'll see you next time. Have yourselves a good one.
I can't stop.
But no, in all seriousness, yeah, my super expensive, fuck off expensive webcam doesn't work. Windows 10 apparently doesn't support a Windows 10 webcam. Windows 10 webcams apparently don't work on Windows 10.
On this one.
And you want to know something fun? A Windows 7 webcam doesn't work on Windows 10 either. I've gone through like 3 different webcams today. 3 different webcams, and none of them fucking work.
But there must be some other way.
To give you an idea of how much shit I've been through today.
Forget it. Let's go.
I've been trying to fix a video output error I can't fix. I've been trying to fix microphones that don't work, controllers that don't work, fucking webcams that don't work. I was trying to install my super fancy webcam that allows me to blur out the background and then I can appear in high definition on stream, and that didn't work. Nothing works.
But isn't the fact that that's going so badly precisely what's got Flynn in such a bad mood?
It's gotten to the point where it would probably make sense just not to use a webcam from here on out. Yeah, my microphone works really well for some reason. Works like shit on my laptop, but for some reason works great on my PC. take those small mercies wherever we can get them.
A gift? What do you mean?
The Rib Guru. It's worth a fair amount of money, right?
Come to think of it, that official mentioned the Ribgaro. He said that someone with its horn would never have to worry about taxes again.
If we brought something that valuable, the
We're
magistrate
gonna go
would at
kill
least
the
grant us an
Ribgaro.
audience.
You propose to catch the Ribgaro?
This is our chance. It's raining after all.
What does rain have to do with it?
The Ribgaro comes out of
Very
hiding when it's
crisp audio.
raining.
That worries me. Crisp audio, I translate to overdriven audio.
Out of all the
But if it
monsters I
sounds
know,
good, then
it's the only
fuck
one
it.
that goes out
We'll
in the
just
rain.
operate like this from now on.
Capital observation, Captain
Until I can
Carroll.
figure out
What
how to
else?
fix my video output issue.
What do you mean, what else? That's all there is to it.
And Windows 11, oh god.
So where's the Rib Guru now?
Just
Yeah,
as
Mr.
I
Hunter's
thought.
Guild, you should know where the Rigboro is.
Well
Or
then,
the Ribgoro.
let's go talk to the people in town and get their side of the story.
Are you okay with this, Estelle?
Yes, Yuri?
If we're unlucky, this could put all of us on the wrong side of the law. The one who makes the laws in this town is his lordship, the Empire's magistrate. You be okay with defying him?
Windows 10 is good when things work. The problem is,
I'm going with you.
Windows is... This has often been described to me this way by... I think it was my father that came up with this analogy, and it's really true. Windows is like a house of
You're
cards.
okay with it then?
Now, you can keep adding to this house of cards, and it continues to stand just fine. But as soon as you want to
Yes.
remove a card somewhere, unless you replace that card just right, the entire house of cards is going to fall down.
Rita,
And
you
that's-
don't have any problems with it?
That's what
I have to say,
Windows
I'm
10 is like.
incredibly interested in
As soon
a
as
blasty
I...
that can control the weather.
Basically, what happened was I had a hard drive that was complaining that it was going to die. Okay? My BIOS told me that there was an issue with the hard drive. Windows itself told me there was an issue with the hard drive. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to remove the hard drive that's fine, put a big hard drive in, copy all the files from the hard drive that's not okay over onto the new hard drive. Then I'm going to take the bad hard drive out and put in the hard drive that was okay, and copy all the files that were on the hard drive that was okay over to the new hard drive. So I went from 2 terabytes of
decided.
storage in my PC to 5 terabytes of storage in my PC,
So then, let's
which
seek
is a
out the
huge
Rib Guru
improvement.
first.
But somewhere along the way, and fuck knows how, my PC has managed to stop liking the majority of my controllers, have USB bandwidth and power issues that it didn't have before. It's managed to output copy protection for some reason of my HDMI where it didn't before. I've had so many new problems, and it's because you remove one card from the Windows House of Cards. That's what happens. When you try to do anything with Windows, it falls apart. The audio sounds potatoey. That sounds good. I like potatoey and salty. Salty and potatoey. Don't make me hungry, I've had my tea. Learned the recipe for sorbet. Now there's actually a recipe list that I should really be working towards, and I haven't yet. So I'm going to start working towards this recipe list. So I'm actually going to bring the recipe list up. Guides 1. How to unlock all cooking recipes. Here we are. Okay, apparently I'm still getting the screen flicker issue. That's interesting. I'm going to have to smash someone to death. Right. Rice ball. Have Estelle make a sandwich. Gonna need ingredients to make a sandwich with. In. No, you won't see the flickering. It's something to do with my PC monitor and this HDMI cable. I presume. It could also be just because the universe hates me, which is also possible. I've got bread. Why can't you make a sandwich? What's so impossible about it? Oh, I see. I see. Yes. The reason why is because our health is full. So we can't cook a sandwich. Oh yeah, I've been having screen flickering since everything else started working. Now that everything else is working, all of a sudden, my monitor starts turning itself off. Randomly. For a split second. And I believe that's due to HDMI... HDMI colors, like bright whites in HDMI. I've never really understood it myself, but I always used to have this issue with my old LCD TV. And now I'm having this issue with my super duper monitor, which shouldn't happen. The stress is getting to me. Like, this is unreal.
The Empire likes to throw its weight around no matter where you go. Before I left the capital, I didn't know or care about anything besides the lower quarter.
It's not everywhere, but I feel like the Empire's influence is especially strong on Ilikia. They can do whatever they want since there aren't any major guilds on Ilikia.
We can't just let it stay this way.
Yeah, let's overthrow the government. That's what this game is about in a nutshell, is overthrow the government. Do you have any information? Oh. What's this? Play a stone-taking game. High or low, even or odd. High or low. First battle. Check tutorial. Guess the sum of the 3 dice rolled by the Dice Master. The sum is considered low if it's a number that falls between 3 and 10. It is considered high if it falls between 11 or 18. So if it's 10 right now, it's gonna be high. Oh, I see. It's just random. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High. Okay, cool. Somehow I won. Second battle. Low! High. Oh, good. Low. This reminds me of the shit in Yakuza. Low. High. Really? Okay, somehow I won. I take it I meant to win the first one. What the fuck kind of side quest is this? Dice Master. Does it come with an outfit? No, it doesn't. Then who cares? Am I right? Where's the house with the guy that got beat up? Maybe I have to leave town. Yeah, to get the cutscene.
You never could sit still, could you?
There we go.
Stop treating me like a little kid.
Yeah, you bitch.
Yuri, don't do anything reckless.
I haven't done anything reckless since the day I was born. I'm just chasing after a Blastia thief.
Yuri.
You're the one who should ease up on trying to do the impossible, Flynn.
Ouch.
Witcher, go and see if we can get the right to search Blastia Laboratories. I thought leaving the capital would have changed him a little, but it seems like he's even more reckless than before.
Flynn?
And who do you think made him reckless? Was it the crazy princess that asked him to break her out of the city? No, it couldn't possibly be her fault.
He's willing to sacrifice himself to do it. I envy him for that. But I also worry that he'll take it too far.
Come on,
Take
Estelle,
it too
let's
far?
go. Yuri's gonna
Never.
leave us behind.
Right. We should be going now.
How does one take it
by
too
the
far?
way, Lady Estelise.
Yes?
How is it, walking around outside, free?
It's fucking amazing. Leave me alone.
I can't say everything's been perfect, but I realize that there are things I must do. And that makes me happy. It's been wonderful.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Search and seizure rights.
Hey Rita, what did Flynn mean about search and seizure rights to Blastia Laboratories?
Oh, that. Basically, if you're on an official Imperial Blastia investigation, you can go anywhere you want.
Are you serious?
Why bust our butts when the Knights can do that?
I don't think they can. There are plenty of exceptions that can block their authority.
That sounds like what I've come to expect from the Empire.
Right, just gotta find Ribgaro. Comes out when it's raining, they said, so just gotta look for a giant beast that appears when it's raining. And then save before attacking it. That would be a wise move. It's going to appear over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I see it. It's already visible on the world map. I'm so not ready for this. Save!
This is Ribgaro!
Yeah, no shit. What year is Tales of Vesperia set in? It's very hard to say because it's a different world to ours. I wouldn't even know where to begin translating, like, Turka Lumared's years into Earth years. I wouldn't even know where to begin. This thing should die pretty quickly. Let it get up. Right, okay. Gonna have to use Destruction Field.
This isn't over yet.
We must
Nice
meet
one.
with the magistrate.
Yeah, it's like an alternate reality. It's a different world to ours. Why don't I have the ingredients for a sandwich?
Hey, I learned something.
Do I not have any eggs? Why doesn't the shop in Capua North sell eggs?
It's covered in scars and bruises. I feel kind of sorry for it.
I reckon it's been attacked by desperate townspeople quite a few times.
Destruction! Destruction! Well, it's just the most effective move that I have for shaving health off bosses.
No, I understand.
Yuri?
The horn is what's so valuable, right? This will be
Yeah,
enough
there's
to
eggs.
satisfy that money-grubbing magistrate.
And you can use them to make sandwiches.
Wow.
Apparently.
It's not like you to show pity to a monster.
While you guys are busy talking, the monster's getting up. What? Why did it run away?
Oh, it ran away.
Okay. It understood what we were thinking.
The monster did? Seriously?
Hey, we got the horn. Who cares either way?
Yeah, I got the horn. I got the horn.
Our formation's
No,
all
not at
over
all.
the place.
I'm already past the
Cowards.
hunger stage. What I could really do with right now is a coffee. But I'll have to make do with probably a Lucozade or a Zero Coke. I don't have the ingredients to cook anything. Weird. That's because I haven't unlocked any more recipes yet. If I unlock a recipe or two, But to unlock some recipes, I need to... Wait, I can unlock pudding. Pudding. I can unlock pudding. Pudding I can unlock. Cooking. Shortcuts. Salt. Back to Capua Nor. Now we'll never need to worry about taxes ever again. We can make like Yoshi and not pay them.
Wait! You can't go out again after that girl went through the trouble of healing your wounds.
Where are you off to with that dangerous weapon?
That's no
Yo,
business of yours.
Frozen
Sticking
Anguirus.
your nose
How's
into
it
my
going?
affairs just because you're curious. This is...
Sorry for stealing your thunder back at the end. Maybe this'll make it up to you.
Thank you so much.
It's Froxern. Welcome, Froxern. Froxern Angua.
It's a small price to pay if it saves their child's life.
You were planning on doing this from the beginning, weren't you?
Nope, it just came to me.
You do realize that you just gave away our gift for the magistrate, right? Now what do we do?
Just break in?
No worries. We'll just find some other way to get into the magistrate's place.
Shall we see how Flynn's doing then?
Yeah, maybe he's even gotten into Rago's palace already and set things straight.
Yeah,
I very
that sure
much
would
doubt
be
it.
nice.
Let's go pay
I
a
doubt
visit to
he's
the
made
inn.
it in. How's the investigation going, Flynn?
You're looking chipper as always, Flynn.
I've got a lot on my mind, Yuri. Not that you'd know what that's like. Managed to go out and get your bounty raised even higher?
I thought you went to the magistrate's place.
I went, along with a search warrant from the Blastia Research Lab.
Ah, so you were able to go inside and look around.
No, the magistrate refused us entry.
Even with a warrant.
Why? He even tried to provoke us. If you really think I have Blastia, try to bust your way in, he said.
He knows we don't have the jurisdiction to do that. He's just making a mockery of us.
Well, isn't he right?
What did you say?
Yuri, whose side are you on?
It's not a matter of whose side I'm on. If you think you're right, you should force your way inside.
No, it's a trap.
No, you can't just force your way inside.
Rago wants the Imperial Guard to make a mistake so he can use it as an
Interpret that
excuse
as
to
you will.
increase the authority of the Council. If we go in now, he'll hide the evidence and feign innocence.
Is Magistrate Rago on the council as well?
Yes. The Imperial Knights and the Council are both essential organizations that support the Empire, but Rago seems to have forgotten this fact.
So in short, we're not dealing with your everyday magistrate here. Well, have you got a plan for what you're doing next? What, you're out of ideas?
How about we bust into the magistrate's place for you, and then you have to chase after us because we're a criminal who broke in?
If there were some sort of disturbance inside the palace, the Imperial Knights would be able to move in under the pretense of emergency prerogative.
Ah, yes. The Imperial Knights may employ emergency prerogative to intervene in emergency situations, regardless of jurisdiction.
Of course. So if a thief snuck in and caused a ruckus, that'd be enough?
Yuri, I know you want to help, but...
But I shouldn't do anything reckless, right?
I've just received a tip that a fugitive with a warrant out for his arrest is trying to get into the magistrate's palace.
Of course. I wonder who that would be. Me! I'm breaking into the palace. Don't need to save yet. Nothing major's happened. Can I cook again yet? No, party is still full. I'll need to fight a battle first.
This place seems to get bigger every time I look at it. Are members of the council really that important?
The council is a body of nobles which aids in the political administration of the Empire.
Which means they basically represent the Empire's interests.
Huh, you don't say.
So what about getting inside?
Shall we see if there's a back entrance?
No, we can just spunk them over the head.
Tough luck. Place is surrounded by a wall, and there's no
Raven!
inside unless you can clear it.
Raven!
You won't last long if you go screaming in a spot like this, your ladyship.
I'm sorry, but who are you?
What do you mean? Me and the kid there are old friends, right, pal?
What are you looking at? I barely know this guy.
Now, don't be like
I love Raven.
What about the fun times we had in jail, Mr. Yuri Lowell?
Huh? I don't remember telling you my name.
Hey, Hollow.
See? You're a celebrity, Yuri. So what's your name, mister?
It's Raven, and he's the best character in the game. After Paddy.
Huh? Ah, right. I suppose Raven will do for now.
For now, huh? Who the hell does this guy think he is?
Well, Raven, it's been lovely seeing you again. Now,
Raven.
off.
Spoilers. Szechuan. Raven.
Aw, come on. You're trying to get into the palace, right?
Shouldn't we stop him?
Actually, he pulled a trick like this that helped me get out of the castle.
Really? Well, then maybe we can trust him.
I'd like to hope so.
Raven is the best. How's it going, Hollow?
They're coming over here.
But why?
Wait till I get my hands on him. No one uses me as a diversion.
Nice one, Rita.
There she goes again with the magic. Now what?
Now we go inside. What else? We just got rid of the guards and all.
You're not going to at least loot
Whoa,
their
not the
bodies
front
first?
door. Let's see if we can get in from the side.
God, they haven't shipped it and it's even been processed. Man, I feel bad streaming this game so much, considering that yours hasn't been delivered yet.
Hey, so we meet again. Glad to see you're okay. Catch you later.
Wait!
It's going down?
To the dungeons! Dungeon, dungeon, dungeon.
No, I don't believe this. You can't control it from down here.
This place is fun.
Something smells rank.
Blood, along with something else? It smells rotten. I wonder if he's into raising monsters, too.
Could be. He had Ribgaro after all.
Help me!
What was that? What is this place?
It sounds like someone's there. Let's go.
It's a dumbass kid.
Hey, you! Bring that Raven creep to me right now!
Huh? Why do I have to do that?
You're friends with him, right?
I told you I hardly know the guy.
Oh, really? You met him in jail, right? That's pretty shady if you ask me.
I can't really argue with that.
I think he's kind of
More tech
strange, but
issues.
he didn't seem bad to me.
Hollow
think
posting
he's all
twice.
that good
That
either.
happens, though. That happens with Hollow. Just occurred to me that maybe I should have stocked up on magic lenses before I came here. That's alright. Any enemies I miss, I can get on my second playthrough. It takes about 2 to 3 playthroughs to complete the Vesperia. About 2 to 3 playthroughs to complete the map, unless you just go around flying around it to get the achievement. It's usually 2 to 3 playthroughs of this game to get everything. But I won't be streaming all the playthroughs.
Resound, O cry of victory! Alright.
Yuri failed to cook sorbet. That's okay. Yuri will just attempt it again. Can I attempt it again straight away? No, the party is full. I have to complete another battle yet.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky.
Last thing we want is you getting cocky. I wish I could carry 99 magic lenses at a time and not 15. These arbitrary item limits in RPGs don't make any sense. I like it in Final Fantasy games where I can carry 99 potions, 99 X potions, 99 super potions, you know? Hell, there's a tactic in the original Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga that requires you having as many mushrooms in your inventory as possible. So I like RPGs that let you do that let you stock up on items.
Repeat?
Yuri succeeded in cooking sorbet, but it didn't turn into pudding yet. Cold Steel 3. Are the translations in those games particularly bad then? Because if you're playing on PC, you can probably patch them out. I know that's not a solution. It's a solution to a problem, but it doesn't get rid of the problem that caused it. It's the solution to the symptom, not the solution to the problem. I understand that. But still, if you're playing on PC, you could probably just patch out the bad translation with a good one.
Yeah.
I remember that when Ys 7 came out, that people did that. The XC translations for the first two are fine. It's Nippon Ichi software that's the problem. So if they bring it to PC, you'd be able to translate it, but I guess on other platforms you'd be shit out of luck. Nice. I wonder why companies just, like, don't carry on working on a series. They've set a precedent that they'll do that game series, right? And then they turn around and don't do it anymore.
Don't get in my way.
It's like One-Chanbara's the same. One-Chanbara's a weird one because you've got like the first few being done by Xseed in Europe, and then the Xbox 360 one was done by D3 themselves, the original Japanese publisher. And then One-Chanbara Z2 Chaos was Nippon Ichi Software America doing the translation. It doesn't make a heap of sense how many publishers that one game series has been through.
They know each other way too well.
It depends on the game. What is it like in Nippon Ichi Software's case? Because I know that in Nintendo Treehouse's case, the translations are SJW shite, plus bad jokes that they think are funny. It's like working designs level translation bad. As your wretch.
Put out your hand.
Like this?
Yay!
What was that?
Yuri hasn't unlocked pudding yet, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But Yuri is supposed to make sorbet and end up making pudding instead. Let's try someone else for the shortcut. This one. don't know how many attempts it takes.
I'm gonna make you work.
Nipponichi Software's translations are famous for A. Bad grammar, B. Texture glitches, C. Shitty American memes, basically the Phoenix Wright games then, D. Literally messing with the source code and fucking up the entire game. Yeah, Ease 8, I remember there being a lot of stink over that. What exactly did they do to Ease 8 that was so terrible? I remember that it was so bad that literally they had to patch the entire game on Steam. Like, replace the entire game, essentially.
All right.
I want an advantage. No, don't stun it. There we go. I want the advantage.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Wonder when the game's gonna teach me about the special finishers. I can't remember when that is. This game continues teaching things to you, like 20 hours in, it's still teaching you how to do
This
stuff.
whole journey is a learning experience.
I think you need to lighten up.
Estelle failed to cook sorbet. For Ease 8, terrible grammar, shitty unfunny memes. 3, the message boxes appeared all over and off the screen. And 4, they accidentally typed into the game's code. Okay, how bad a translation job does it have to be that you accidentally manage to infect the source code with your bullshit? How do you make a mistake like that? And furthermore, how does it get past testing? Oh man, that's hilarious. And also sad and pathetic, but that's hilarious. Because there's no sensible reason why that should have to happen.
Papa, Mama. Everything's going to be okay.
Everything's going to be okay. 10 seconds later, nuclear blast!
Can you tell me what happened? A scary old man brought me here.
That's Rago.
He said it was because Papa and Mama couldn't pay their taxes.
So I hate Papa and Mama for being poor.
Do you think that this is the kid from before?
Yeah! No shit, Carol.
How horrible.
All of these bones. Could the monsters have done this?
Papa, Mama, I want
To be fair, this kid is a fighter to have survived against wolves and bats.
What's your name?
They think they could just release products broken and expect people to buy their shit because they think anime fans are stupid. To be fair though, anime fans kind of are stupid. We buy DVDs exceptionally expensive. We buy games at exceptionally expensive. We kind of are stupid.
Come on, Paul.
Because we let it happen to us every time.
See your mom and dad soon.
Okay.
Don't worry, Paulie. You'll be seeing your mum and dad soon in hell. Yeah, the kid was in a room full of monsters and survived for... We've got to assume at least a couple of days, right? They don't tell us exactly how long, but we're meant to assume that, like, the kid's been down here for a while, right? I, for one, don't go down Swansea Town dressed as a hairy Sailor Moon and going kawaii at everything in sight and bring a Daki Mahura pillow. Oh, you don't? Oh, that shattered my entire image of you, Sushi.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
I swear if they fuck up the characters, like if any of them act out of character because they wanted to make a shitty-ass joke or because they want it that way because their opinion, I can imagine... I honestly can imagine, and it would be most painful. If you've played a series of games that have been translated one way, and accurate, may I add, up until this point, and then somebody comes along and changes something in a game because it doesn't fit their agenda, or because they think that it's politically incorrect. It would be like, basically, if Final Fantasy VII was a game coming out now, there is no way in that game's translation they would have, you know, Cloud cross-dressing, going to a gym and beating up a man in drag to get a wig, or going to a soapland and getting rubbed down by big, burly, muscled men in order to get a pair of panties. There is no way that game would release like that now, these days. There is no way that the game would release like that. I can think of several examples of things in old video games that would just be removed now because they'd be deemed too offensive. Sunset Riders, for example. In Sunset Riders, to get points, ammo for your gun, special weapons, you go into a saloon and you sleep with a prostitute. It's not shown, but the implication is there. You walk out of the bar, and the prostitute is standing in the doorway with a cigarette in her mouth. The implication is there. They wouldn't be able to release a game like that now. It would be deemed too offensive. Preposterous. Even if it fits in with the setting that the game is set in, it would be deemed too offensive. It's like games having the Confederate flag edited out. If it's historically accurate to have it in there. Like, the Xseed translation is hilarious. In the original Trails in the Sky, all of the chests said this chest is empty. However, Xseed translators asked for permission from the Japanese developer if they could make every single message when a chest has already been opened different. And let me guess, they were told no. Or were they told yes and they were allowed to do it? You could say I'm the Dose of Buckley of anime. I don't think so. Come to think of it, I could do a yearly top 10 worst anime of the year, but I don't think I'm patient to sit through all of these boring-ass anime shows. Well, I'll tell you something. In my top 10, if I did a 10 most disappointing anime of the year, for last year, I would put Dragon Pilot in the list. I watched Dragon Pilot. Art by Toshinao Aoki. How can you go wrong? Art by the guy who did those Pokemon cards and Galmetal, right? It's a show that basically looks like Galmetal. It was gorgeous. It had some beautiful, animation. And it was just a boring show. Welcome, your mum. How's it going? God, Dragon Pilot was such a boring show.
I'll blow you away.
How about cringe? Dragon Pilot was definitely cringe as well at certain points. And any scenes that featured like the vor fetishism, which happened a lot in Dragon Pilot, there was a lot of sexualization and there was a lot of vor. Just finished watching Devilman Crybaby. I've been meaning to watch that, but I don't feel up for scarring myself for life just yet. It's the same reason why I haven't sat down with She the Ultimate Weapon. For the same reason, you know, I don't want to watch something that's going to make me extremely uncomfortable. Which I know that Devilman Crybaby would do.
I feel like
oh, Neo Yokio's fantastic. Stop shitting on Neo Yokio. I love it. Okay, for the record, you're allowed to shit on whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you can't do stuff seriously, but I will kid and say, come on, Neo Yokio's not that bad. I like Neo Yokio. The whole point of anime is it's meant to put you in a world that is unlike your own, and Neo Yokio's world is so ridiculously over the top.
But can you?
Yeah, Neo Yokio is Netflix exclusive. It was animated for Netflix. It's not available anywhere else. Neo Yokio places you in a world that is exaggerated, over the top, bourgeoisie, rich, you know, living up in the fucking Hamptons in a beautiful building by the ocean, you know, wearing all your makeup and your fancy colognes. It's all about that rich life. People who wake up and they drink champagne for breakfast. That kind of fantasy life that all the rich people get to live.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
That in reality, people don't live that kind of fancy, gorgeous life. Not even the rich people live a life that ridiculous. But the best thing about Neo Yokio is it presents a world that's impossible. Neo Yokio is Will Smith's son. Okay. Neo Yokio, the main character Kaz Khan is voiced by Jaden Smith. And the robot Mecha Butler is voiced by Jude Law.
You're done already?
And if you needed any more reasons after two already fantastic voice actors involved, you've also got Richard Ayoade from the IT crowd voicing Herbert Sales Clerk Sims. Fucking grade A. It really is some of the best. It's one of the best of the worst, that show. I loved every second of it. Every painful second of it. So good. Why do you describe Neo Yokio as hollow? Even though, to be fair, it is, and I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoy it. It's immense cringe. But why do you say ugh? What makes it so bad?
Guess we can do this.
Probably because it is. Well, it is, but I want to hear the why, you know? Is it because of the voice acting, which is stilted? Beautifully stilted, like playing the original Resident Evil stilted? Is it the bad voice acting? Is it the awful character designs? Because let's face it, nobody in that show looks like they belong in that show.
Don't get careless.
Is it the story? Or lack thereof that's the problem? Or is it a combination of all those things? Is it one of the worst animes of all time because it is one of the worst animes of all time? I dig that show. There are so many great jokes and memes that have come out of that show. And it's embraced that it is a meme. And for a lot of people that might be, oh god, that's cringe, because it's embraced its meme status, you know. Rick and Morty did the exact same thing, which put a lot of people off. It's like people took the piss out of Rick and Morty, and then Rick and Morty's like, haha, look at me, I can take the piss out of myself. And that sort of pissed people off, because they couldn't even make fun out of the show. They couldn't even make fun of the show, because the show made fun of itself. Neo Yokio is sort of along the same lines. It does not take itself seriously. You don't deserve this large Toblerone. Oh god, Angelo, do you live here? I wish I lived here. Me too. So many great moments in that show. And the Christmas special was hugely surprising in its quality. I've realised I probably can't do a top 10 worst animes of 2019 because I've not been doing a good job keeping up with it. Well, I only watch what becomes available to me on whatever platforms that I'm watching on. So mostly it's what turns up on Netflix. And a lot of it isn't current. Dumpster fire, that's all I say. Oh, have you posted one of those Why Neo Yokio is the worst show videos in Dumpster fire? That's okay, I can follow it up with a Why Neo Yokio is one of the best shows video, and we can play tennis back and forth. Because nobody's going to change their opinion, but I'll be curious to see what you've posted. Oh, you just posted the trailer? Perfect. Then everybody can see how perfect a show it is. The trailer doesn't do the show justice. If the trailer had pointed out the more comedic elements of the show, it would have worked better. The mistake was they just presented it like it was a serious show. And maybe the intention from Ezra Koenig, writer of the show, and I believe guitarist of Vampire Weekend? Not 100% sure. I think maybe he intended it for it to be a serious show at first, but when they realized the meme potential, they just ran with it.
So you're Rago. You've got some pretty disgusting hobbies.
Hobbies? Oh, you must mean my basement. Only someone with my refined sensibilities could understand the pleasure I derive from such things. You're just like those senile old fools on the council. They bored me to death and never let me enjoy myself. It's the privilege of my exalted station to dispel such boredom with the help of the common people.
You can't mean that's your only reason to do those things.
Oh, believe me, Rago would, because Rago's a piece of shit. I hope Yuri kills him.
Well, I suppose I should go and fetch Ribgaro. So many new toys. He ought to put on quite a show, though you may not live long enough to see it.
There's no point in searching for Ribgaro. We've already taken care of him.
What did you say?
Are you deaf? I said we've already taken care of him.
You deaf old fuck. You old senile fart. You warty fart fucking old man face.
What have you done to my pet?
We've fucking reamed your pet. I shoved my sword all the way up its ass, and it shat blood.
If you had put a bell on it or something, maybe you wouldn't have lost track of it.
He tortures and taxes and kills his citizens for pleasure, and he's the mayor.
Ah,
yeah.
Well, with a bit more money, I'll soon be able to replace him.
Rago! How can you say such things and still call yourself a servant of the Empire?
What? You? But that's impossible! Stay back! What do you intend to do? Someone! Arrest these intruders!
We'll have enemies all over the place if we don't hurry up and finish what we came to do.
He's the IRS. I thought you were gonna call him a fart fucker for a second.
Hold it.
You old fart.
What?
Boss
Don't we need
fucker
to
Dan.
create an emergency for the Knights to respond to?
It's still too soon. First, we need some evidence.
We've got to find the Blastia that controls the weather.
That Blastia will be on the roof. Guaranteed. How the fuck is Rapide level 36? How the fuck does that happen? Arrest these intruders and throw them in the murder basement. Oh, that's where we are. Throw them in the super secret underground murder basement.
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up.
Val, Souza, and Gilga. 3 different types. Does anybody here watch Ruby? Is it any good? I presume that's how you pronounce it. RWBY. I have season 1 on DVD. I'm curious if I should start watching it. I know that the first season isn't so good animation-wise, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt because it was MMD, at least to begin with. So, what did you make of the first arc of Ruby?
Put out your hand.
Yeah.
Like this?
I've heard that the animation didn't start off so good. That it wasn't so hot. But I'm willing to give it a benefit of the doubt because it was made by the people who made Red vs. Blue. It was made by people who moved Halo characters around in multiplayer and voiced over the top. It's not going to be the epitome of animation, but, you know. I'm willing to give it a chance. Intriguing, but not as captivating as many people make it out to be. That's alright, a little bit of intriguing is fine. I watched through Soul Eater, and I didn't really have much reason to carry on watching it. But I did anyway, I did finish it off, so... I understand not as interesting as people say it is. I've still watched shows through that bored me halfway through and just carried on with them for the sake of finishing them. I'll watch Season 1 and then base my opinion on whether or not I want to get any of the other seasons on there. Seems like a wise thing to do. Today I picked up, there's a new box set in the UK. I say box set, it's on one disc, one DVD night. You can get Dragon Ball Broly, Dragon Ball The Return of Broly, and Dragon Ball Bio Broly on one disc, currently in the UK in the supermarkets. I picked that up today. They're all made from the Japanese remaster, from the widescreen, English voiceover with the Japanese soundtrack, or just the Japanese voiceover, depending on what you prefer. So I picked that up. That was dirt cheap. Not an expensive package at all. Yay, Patty!
What a beautiful view.
Everybody's favourite pirate girl.
What are you doing over there?
What does it look like? I'm hanging around enjoying the scenery, matey.
Oh yeah?
Oh, dear God.
I could have sworn you'd been captured.
I think she has been captured, actually. No, I haven't. Shiver me timbers. I know you. Your name was, Jack. Who's that?
I'm Yuri. What's your name?
Patty.
Patty, huh? We met in front of the mansion, didn't we?
Oh, that's right. You couldn't forget the warmth of my hand and came a-chasing after me.
Yep, that sounds about right. I couldn't forget the warmth of your beauty.
Hey, what were you doing here?
I'm hunting for treasure.
Treasure? In a place like this?
Well, I guess it wouldn't be odd for that black-hearted geezer to have filched some treasures.
So what do you do, Patty?
I'm an adventurer. In any case, It's dangerous for a little girl to wander around a place like this all by herself.
She's right. Why don't you come with us?
I still ain't found no treasure.
Maybe it isn't my place to say this, but you sound less like an adventurer and more like a thief.
An adventurer is one who always carries the spirit of curiosity and the desire to push into the unknown. So while I may look like a thief, I'm actually nothing of the sort.
It's not like I really care anyway. Well, if you're gonna keep hunting for treasure, I won't stop you.
What are you gonna do?
There probably ain't no treasure left in this mansion anyway.
She's saying she'll come with us.
Okay, then let's go.
Yeah, but she doesn't count as able to be put in my party. I'm pretty sure that I won't get to play as Patty until we get to the pirate ship. And then she fucks off again, and then we get her back in the desert. If I recall correctly. My memory's a bit hazy from the PS3 version. I think that's right.
Pretty good for a dog.
Pretty sure she doesn't count as in my party yet. No. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But no.
I'll take him out.
It's nothing personal.
No, our first opportunity to use her is on the pirate ship. We try to cross the ocean, and then a pirate ship turns up out of nowhere, and then we find her on the deck. Actually, we see her again before then as well. Yes,
You want revenge?
we see her again before then as well. Half swallowed by a sea creature. She turns up a lot before you actually get to play as her. It becomes apparent that she's following Yuri around because she's fallen in love with Yuri. And who wouldn't? He is a beautiful, long-haired boy.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, the game is like, not yet. Basically, this might be the wrong word to use, but it's sort of like a cock tease, and allow me to explain. Don't take it out of context. Basically, Xbox 360 players played the Xbox 360 version of this game when this game was called an Xbox 360 exclusive, and there was no sign that it was going to re-release on another platform. Then, after the game came out and sold Xbox 360 units in Japan, all of a sudden, Bandai Namco announces a PS3 version with new characters in it, and, like, fucking shove it Xbox 360 users. So people who bought an Xbox 360 to play the next Tales of game were then stuck in a situation where they had to buy a PlayStation 3 to play the better version. The manual of the PlayStation 3 version thanks Xbox 360 players, treating them like glorified beta testers, right? It's not like these days where a game releases in early access and people are okay with paying to be beta testers. It wasn't like that back in 2008 when they pulled this shit. Or 2009 when they released the PS3. When they pulled this shit. So you've got to imagine that there's people who have bought this game to play as the two new party members, and then they're deliberately dragging out how long it takes to get that new party member. They've added in so many scenes where the party member turns up, has lines of dialogue, and then doesn't actually join the team, and they did that just to fuck with you. Just to fuck with players. So when I say that Patty Fleur is a cock tease,
Put out
I mean it in many ways.
Like this? Yay!
But the way in particular that I'm using in this context is that they deliberately wanted to stop you getting the character until you had played a significant portion of the game. Just as another fuck you.
We got a head start.
I remember that when this happened, when they announced that the game would be coming to PS3 with extra content, Jim Sterling did an article on it. Trench Bloke did an article on it, where he's like, "Oh, it's just the way it happens. You know, it's tough. You just gotta accept that you'll never get to play this content." And it's like, oh, what was that? Never get to play the content, huh?
Yeah, easy
Here it is.
win. Hey, I learned something.
Is that the FBI I hear at your door, ERB? Just kidding. No, they'd use the window. They use the window like everyone else. Which way's the door? Which way's the door? This way. The key broke. You can't use it anymore. How convenient. What a surprise. It stopped working.
Trespassers!
I'm gonna make you work.
Make you work. Work. Make you work. And then we'll go back to the green book and heal. Actually, no, I think I'm alright for health. I shouldn't have any problems with the go.
Think before you use your arts.
Guess I overdid it.
That Bodhi-Blastia of yours. It's pretty, huh? That's not what I was gonna say.
That's not what I was gonna say, bitch.
I'm surprised you managed to wander around a mansion crawling with such dangerous guys all on your own.
The treasure be worth it, even if it means putting myself in great danger.
What kind of treasure
Don't
is
like
it?
her English voice. I don't like her English voice.
It's the great treasure that was hidden by Eifried.
Eifried?
As in, the legendary pirate Eifried?
So he's famous?
You haven't heard of him? He's an unspeakable villain who ravaged the seas.
Eifried, the boss of the pirate guild Siren's Fang. The Imperial Knights are after him for attacking an immigrant ship and slaughtering hundreds of civilians. None know his whereabouts, but many say he's already died.
She's already dead.
It's known as the Black Hope Massacre. I've heard that it was an utter nightmare.
Well, that's what they say.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
What do you want all that treasure for anyway?
It's almost like we're in the presence of Eifried right now.
What do I want it for? Shouldn't that be obvious? I'm going to find that legendary treasure and become a famous adventurer.
Even
Sure
if it
you
means
are.
putting yourself in great danger?
That's the life of an adventurer.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Fun, eh? Then how about it, matey? Want to join up with me?
Yes.
It sounds right up my alley, but I'll pass on that. I don't really have time to spare.
You're a cold one, Yuri. Even colder than a shark's skin.
Shark skin?
But I like that about ye.
You do?
That face. That goddamn face.
Wait, does that mean Patty and Yuri are...
Married?
Aye, it's love at first sight.
Told you she falls in love with him.
Yeah. I don't think that's such a good idea.
Love at first sight.
Ugh, whatever. Can we just hurry up and get out of here?
It is a fun scene. But unfortunately, she's still not in my party. Not for a while yet. We're just gonna keep you waiting. Keep you waiting until Queen of the Pirates joins you. Love at First Sight sounds like a Kylie Minogue song. The issue with Kylie Minogue's name is, I used to watch a lot of a really shit Channel 4 show called Bo Selecta. It was basically a televisual form of cancer. And the main character, I'm not really sure what his name was in the show, but the actor's name was Lee Francis. Lee Francis would call Kylie Minogue Kylie Minogue, and that has forever stuck with me, to the point where I call her Kylie Minogue. Bo Selecta, the main character in the show, was the actor Lee Francis, who is mostly famous these days for Keith Lemon, but has also played the Bear and himself in Bo Selecta. I want to say something, but this is not a spoiler-free, right? Or are we just saying anything because for courtesy? I don't know what you mean. I would hardly consider this playthrough spoiler-free, considering that we almost beat the game before streaming the PS3 version. You know, let's put it this way. Patty is not what she looks like she is. I'm not bothered about spoilers for Vesperia at all. I'm not concerned. Bo Selecta was Kylie Minogue's show. No, Kylie Minogue was mentioned on Bo Selecta.
Latos, Rockra, Fleck.
They just patched together Blastia with different formulas. This formula could manipulate the weather, but how could they use them like this? It's just like at Emmead Hill. They don't have the slightest respect for what they're working with.
This is just what we need for evidence. Rita, shouldn't you finish that later?
Just a bit more. I just need to check a few more things.
Spoiler ERB, ooh. How much of a spoiler do you want? Because I can tell you flat out who she is. I essentially already did, but I can tell you flat out who she is. Speaking of Bo Selecta being cancer, there must be loads of copies of Bo Selecta on DVD in the local charity shops and pound shops of Swansea. I'm not surprised. It's always in Poundland in Canterbury, like oodles and oodles of Bo Selecta.
No, you're gonna stay right here.
Oh?
That's the problem. What I want to say might reveal it. Are you worried about spoilers, your mum? Because if you are, we won't say.
Jeez, what got into you all of a sudden?
We've got to give those knights a good reason to show up, don't we?
Yes, but I don't know if we should...
Oh, come on! This is exactly how you put evildoers in their place!
Explode all the windows.
In someone else's home.
I don't care. Okay, so basically, Paddy isn't the... Like, the wiki refers to her as, like, a 9-year-old girl. She's not. She's, like... She's got to be in her 70s, at least.
Whatever happens, though, take care not to kill the young lady.
No way! Are these guys from the Blood Alliance?
She's actually quite old. Because this is a Tales game, they can get away with doing it.
And here's another one for you!
Without it taking you out of the believability of the game. But essentially, she is the grandfather she's trying to find. So I imagine Aincred in this game would look like a mix of Sir Francis Drake from Fate Extra and Paddy. You can post an image of her in general for reference. I have no idea what you're talking about, but if it's a cute blonde pirate girl, I'm all over that. Sushi walks into a charity shop in Swansea. Oh yes! Bo Selector! I remember that show! I never watched, but it's amazing how something goes from super relevant to yesterday's trash!
You don't seriously think he'll come that quickly?
Sounds about right.
Magistrate, I don't know what's happened here, but allow us to offer our assistance.
Flynn!
There, see?
He's certainly enthusiastic.
Whoa! Is
Judith!
that the Dragon Rider?
Judith! I sound like a Cockney Mr. Tumble after he had too much to drink.
What the hell do you think you're doing? How dare you?
I was trying to do Brian Blessed, but okay.
There really is a person riding a monster. Wait!
How dare the Dragon Rider, Khalil? No. How dare the Dragon Rider destroy the Blastia? And there she goes. Wonder if anybody still remembers Craig David. Craig David has released some good stuff in recent years. It's not hit the top of the chart, but he's become very good at rapping. Like, seriously good at rapping in the last few years. He's released some stuff. Nothing amazing, but he still releases music.
Who rides a monster like that?
That was the Dragon Rider.
Dragon Rider? More like Dragon Freak. Hurting my Blastia like that.
Dragon Freak? You know, Rita, that Blastia wasn't even yours.
Anyway, why do you think someone would go around destroying Blastia?
That's a good question. I'd like to sit down and pick that Dragon Rider's brain sometime.
As if you could have a normal conversation with someone like that.
Oh, I've had plenty of normal conversation with Judith.
You're gonna go get that bad Rago person, aren't you?
Yeah, we want to hurry.
It's okay. I can go home by myself.
There's a good boy. You shouldn't go running into danger anymore either, okay?
Got it.
There goes Patty.
I don't think she actually got it.
I don't think we're gonna see her again.
What's the matter?
Anytime soon.
I still can't believe the Magistrate could do such terrible things.
Sadly, it's pretty common.
Haven't you already seen what the Empire's capable of several times on this trip already?
While you guys are having a nice little chat, Rago's escaping in his ship.
Yeah, come on. Oh, was it always a green book? Must have been.
I never thought we would meet the Dragon Rider in Rago's palace.
That was a dragon? I'd never seen a monster like that before.
Yes, it had a very different feeling to it than any monster I'd ever seen. I wonder where it flew away to after that.
I'll bet it has a hideout somewhere, but we don't have enough information to find it.
Enough! Enough with that Dragon Freak! Just thinking about that jerk makes me furious!
Wow, Nightbot, you did both at the same
What
time.
the hell am I doing here?
Here we go!
Whoa! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! I'm not ready!
I'm not looking forward to the boss battle that's coming up, actually. Because it's Zagi again. And fuck Zagi. The only songs of Craig David I can remember were the ones where he went 3D, one when the crowd say Bo Selector, one where he hangs out with some girl without their parents finding out. Is that I took her for a drink on Monday, took her for a drink on Tuesday, took her for a drink on Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday she's an alcoholic. That one. Blonde with a blue outfit.
Why are there so many?
Goddamn, I need to see
And
this.
they're all just cores.
In general? Oh, right, like that, but blonde hair and blue. Yeah. She would look good like that, but, she's got, like, anti-Geria, if that makes any sense. Retro-Geria,
I have no idea. We
I
don't even have
suppose.
this many at the laboratory.
Now, that's another song.
Could this be connected to the core thief?
Could be.
But I thought the one behind everything was a huge guy with one eye. That doesn't fit Rago at all.
Then he might not be the only one pulling the strings. I wonder if the core from the lower quarter is here someplace.
Sorry, none of these are big enough.
Oh no. Guys with bandanas.
I knew it. These guys are with the Blood Alliance. They're one of the 5 master guilds.
Don't get in my way!
Here, what the?
Bandito. Oh no, the banditos are here. Oh, nice one. He learned a new move. Oh no, it tells a story. It tells a story. Like, he needs a girlfriend.
These guys connected
then
to the
he gets a
Blastia Thief too?
girlfriend.
Just what
Then
is
he
the
hangs
magistrate
out the
up
window
to?
and almost dies. Then the girlfriend leaves him. Like, it's told through a series of songs.
Out of my way!
They had to believe that she was a man, otherwise they would feel inferior to her. I assure you, Patty is a girl.
Spineless worm Rago running from a bunch of
Oh, there's the guy with one eye.
One-eyed giant. So you're the one getting people to bring you all these cores?
Maybe I am. You're quick, and you got guts too. My arm's gonna feel that. Wish I had you in my guild.
How flattering.
But it's pushy guys like you I have to watch out for. Upsets the harmony of the guild, see? Nothing personal.
Barbos, what are you waiting for? Dispose of these brats.
I did all the work you paid me for. Besides, the Knights will be here soon. Rather not have those guys following me around. Next time.
Yeah, and then Craig David came
You
back
kids
from the dead,
won't
and that
be getting
was the
off
songs
so
he was
easy.
releasing like 3 years ago.
Wait, he's still inside. Zoggy, we'll leave the rest to you.
Zoggy? Oh no. Here he
Who
is.
is it? Who do I get to kill this time?
You.
You're
Yuri
the one from the
Lord.
castle.
Looks like we're stuck with this guy.
Right, there's a secret thing I can do in this boss battle, and I'm gonna show it to you.
I've got to kill something.
Whoa!
Bubbling to the
easy
left,
on me
yeah,
this
we're
time.
bubbling to the right. Zombie Craig David. Gotta have some brains. Itchy tasty.
You think you can kill me? Go ahead, try it.
Trust me, I will.
Yes.
Hey,
Cry
hey.
out. Writhe in
Come over
pain.
here, Zoggy.
Die for me.
What the hell are you trying to do?
Please, we have to catch Rago.
Come on, Zoggy.
You can't hurt me.
So we'll just keep pounding you
Hey,
until the
Zoggy.
end.
Zoggy. He's by the side. He's by the side of the ship. Come on. Come closer to me. Come closer to me. Yeah. Get here, Zoggy. Oh, that didn't count. Oh, that didn't count. He was on the wrong side of me. Oh, God. Wasted it. Absolutely wasted it. To bottle from Zoggy.
Purity.
There'll still be another chance during this battle to do it.
All right, I'm on it.
Sounded like... Everything I do sounds like Mr. Tumble. Right. Yeah, you can knock him off. It's a secret mission, you get an achievement. But he has to be... He has to be on, like, right by the side of the boat. Right. Come here. Come here. Bug me. Bug me. Bug me, Zoggy. Bug me. Bug me. Yes. Yes, this is the one. Come, Zoggy. Come, Zoggy. Bug me. Bug me. Nope, didn't count. I probably lost it now for this fight. I can do it on my second playthrough. It's going to activate the limit soon. Over limit. Yeah. The computer gets it around about the same time.
Are you okay?
Predictable, and it's going to happen.
Are you okay?
Sorry, thanks.
All right.
Hey, come on, Zoggy. Yes! 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 It's right where I want him! It's right where I want him! Oh, it didn't count! Of course it didn't fucking count. I'm not gonna get it this time. But I am gonna kill him this time. No doubt about that. He's down to the last 10k. Practically a push.
Sorry, thanks.
I say he's practically a pushover, but that is because I raised my level to level 35 at the start of the game. Oh, that's literally the right spot!
There's no way I'm losing.
First aid.
Come here, Zoggy. Got like one more shot at this.
I'll blow you away.
This has got to count. Seriously?
All right.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
All right.
Right by the side of the boat.
Oh, all right.
Are you okay?
Bullshit. Right by the side of the boat. I should have been allowed
Let me see you
that.
again.
I agree.
Oh well.
These are the threads that weave our future.
That hurts.
Oh, you
put up a good fight.
I retreated. You're tough. Yes, tough. You're definitely tough. I certainly won't forget that, Yuri. I'm going to kill you, Yuri. I'm gonna carve you into little pieces. Don't move a muscle.
Off he goes. You're on his side, you're not standing in front of him. It's bullshit.
What?
That's fine.
It's sinking!
Everyone into the water!
It's an arbitrary requirement. I'll do it on my second playthrough.
Is anyone there?
Yuri! Esteliz, no! But... Shut up and jump!
Shut up and drive.
Everybody okay?
People visiting your Facebook page haven't heard from you for a while.
I am,
yeah.
But Yuri...
Funny that.
Huh? Yuri! Thank goodness.
Is that you going... The first one was my phone, but then every other one was me. It's very convincing, isn't it?
Oh, man, that's salty. I must have drank a bucketful.
Who's that? Yoder! What? You know him?
Look! A boat! We're saved! Hey! Over here!
Could it by any chance be the Merchants Guild?
It looks like everyone made it through unharmed.
I think it is.
Master Yoder!
Master Yoder! Yes, here am I.
Wait, I'll pull you out. Sodia, give me a
Much
hand.
saltwater drink I have. Caput Torum. I can make up names too.
I owe you my thanks. You saved my life.
Hey, who is this guy?
Well, you see...
I've made arrangements at the inn. We can discuss things further there. You'll come, won't you?
It would be a shame if Carol didn't meet his girlfriend here.
I thought you were done for when the ship sank with you still on it.
Seriously, I was pretty worried there for a minute. I'm glad you made it.
It sank faster than I thought it would. I was a little freaked out myself.
You almost died and you were just a little freaked out? There's something wrong with you.
Oh, is that concern I hear in your voice, Rita? Were you concerned about me? Oh, how cute. You meant 2008, but 1008 is funnier. Or is that the Merchants Guild ship? I can't remember. I've been to sleep at least once since I played this game on PS3. Young folks nowadays are good for nothing. Take that back, you little shit. Hello. My friend moved to a town called Heliord. Oh yeah, fuck that place. It's supposed to be a new town the Empire made. Heliord has like the longest time you'll ever go without a save point. There's a bit where you get to Heliod and you can't save for like 15 minutes. And you have to do a tutorial with Bokos and Adikor, and they can actually wreck you. And you can lose and you can get game over.
Yuri, you sure know a lot of strange people. Like that Raven guy we met at Kapua Nor, or that Zoggy weirdo who attacked us.
Weirdo is putting it mildly. What's his deal, anyway?
That's what I'd like to know. It's nice to have fans, but this is ridiculous.
It looked like he went down with the ship, though. Maybe that was the last of him.
I don't know. Common sense just doesn't seem to apply to those kinds of people.
Man, I really don't want to see him again.
Well, even if we do, he'll be gunning for Yuri, not us. I've got nothing to do with this.
We'll deal with that when the time comes.
Nobody in here? Well, I'll just steal their shit. Magic lens and a mat. Thank you very much. I'm not a thief. Ragu? Rago? Ragiddle?
Yes? Have we met somewhere?
Convenient time for amnesia. I know somebody who can fix that for you.
Amnesia? I'm terribly sorry, but this is the first time we've met.
Are you crazy?
Magistrate, your crimes are undeniable. These people have seen everything.
As I've just been explaining, someone had assumed my identity and was trying to ruin my reputation.
Of course. That's totally what happened.
It was most upsetting.
Liar! I saw those people you fed to the monsters with my own 2 eyes!
Well, Sir Flynn, who are you to believe? These young ruffians or me, a member of the council?
Flynn.
You little fuck. You fart
settled,
fucker.
then.
You
I bid you
turd
all good
nugget.
day.
You shit peacock-faced wart-having horse fucker. Off he goes. Pomp and circumstance. He thinks nothing applies to him.
Who does that guy think he is? And who the hell is he?
Settle down.
This is...
This is my brother.
This
Highness
is His Royal
Yoda.
Highness Yoder, candidate for the Imperial throne.
Huh? Yeah, right, Estelle. Good one. What?
I'm only one of the candidates.
It's true. With the passing of the previous emperor, Master Yoder is a rightful heir to the throne.
Really?
Yes.
An alleged Imperial heir captured by a so-called magistrate. That's interesting.
I see. Then this incident means that
A little too juicy for public consumption, huh?
I just...
It's got something to do with your decision to leave the castle, doesn't it? Do whatever you want. I've got no interest in an empire that just sits and does nothing while its people suffer in plain sight.
Yuri.
Yuri.
And what have you changed by turning your back on such an empire? We need just laws laid down by the government to ensure that people can live lives of stability and peace.
Those same laws just let Rago walk out that door.
Which is why you and I became knights, Yuri, to change things like that. If we couldn't make it happen by yelling about it from below, then we said we'd gain honor and trust and fix the empire from within. Remember?
So, in order to get ahead in life, I'm supposed to stand by while somebody feeds little kids to monsters?
His characters look a bit
Is
like
that it?
Miku Miku dance models. I suppose.
You want me to look the other way when our people in the lower quarter are being bled dry by taxes?
The Tales series has a very particular cel-shaded look that it carries through all of its 3D games.
It's because I can't do those things that I quit being a knight.
I know, but has anything changed because you quit? Ugh. How is anything different than it was before you joined the Knights?
Wait, I'm coming too!
I've done it again. I only want for him to move on with his life, to quit sitting around.
Flynn,
My apologies for such an embarrassing scene.
What do you intend to do next?
Would it be alright if I go with him?
No, Jet Set Radio has more of an American cartoon style, whereas the Tales of games have a more Saturday morning anime style.
Why?
Jet Set Radio is meant to look like a piece of graffiti in motion.
I feel like so much has changed during my travels with Yuri. The Empire, the world. I've changed as well.
Lady Estelise. Understood. You there, young man.
Who? Me?
You there, boy! Is the prize turkey still in the window? The one as big as me? Yes! Then buy it! Here's 500 gold!
Tell Yuri to take good care of this young lady.
Okay. Is it really alright?
I would rather do the job myself, but I'm afraid my current duties won't allow it. And as long as you're with him, I can be certain you'll be safe.
You believe in him, don't you?
I do.
If you guys are finished, can we get going? We'll lose him if we don't hurry.
Sure thing.
Damn, he knows how to get to me. I know better than anyone that nothing's changed.
Sure would be a shame if Rago disappeared overnight. I don't think that happens yet.
Look for clues about the Blastio Core. The way he looks, Barbo should stick out like a sore thumb walking around in town. It'd sure help if anyone saw where he and his gang were headed. Come to think of it, I wonder what happened to Raven back in Rago's palace. I guess he panicked and ran when the Dragon Rider and the Knights showed up.
Graffiti is a coverall term, really. Oh boy, it's the shop. Hakane. I don't really know whether anybody's got anything equipped because I don't have them with me. So I'm just gonna ignore that outright and just buy all the food instead. Actually, it makes sense to look at my synthesis. Moon Selector. What do I need? 3 insect horns. Okay. That's probably on Tolbikia. This is Tolbikia, stupid. Not... Whatever the name of this continent is, I can't fucking remember. I must already have a rapier because Yuri's already learned all the skills for it. Graffiti, okay. Maybe it's technically writing, but to me graffiti is street art. Depending on who you ask, it's all vandalism.
Hey, it's him.
Huh? Hey there. Long time no see.
Isn't there something else you should be saying?
Something else? Can't think of anything.
Well, they say the deceived have better memories than the deceivers, don't they?
I'm just terribly misunderstood. Honest.
You need to see a doctor for your tendency to unconsciously cause trouble to others.
You might see if you can get that foul mouth of yours checked out, too.
You had a comeback for everything, huh? If you don't stop putzing around, the Knights are gonna throw you back in jail.
Ha! The Knights are a bit too busy to bother with me. I saw a rough-looking guild group moving to the northwest not too long ago. The Knights can't just turn a blind eye to them, can they?
Rough-looking, you say? Was it the Blood Alliance?
Beats me.
By the way, what was your business back there?
Nothing special. I was looking for an apatheia.
What is an apatheia?
Supposed to be like a really strong core. Heard that it was there, but I guess I had the wrong information.
I see. An apatheia.
Oh,
Apatheia.
Hurry! Hey! Over here!
I know what one of those is.
You old man.
Maybe I'd best be off now.
Yep, the Amazonas has emerged.
Wait! Damn it! I'm gonna beat you senseless!
Why'd you let him get away?
He said he's terribly misunderstood.
What? What does that mean?
That's like seriously, it's just like you say you're terribly misunderstood and you just get out of anything.
Oh, he got away! I'll catch that bugger one of these days.
That bugger.
You should leave him be. Going up against that kind of guy is just a waste of energy.
That's not Klonoa. Unsubbed, unfollowed, and uninstalled. Welcome, 16-bit ninja. Now, I must say that I haven't streamed on Twitch for like 10 years or so. Are you new? Are you new to the I guess technically anybody is new to the stream. if I haven't streamed on Twitch for like 10 years.
You alright?
Anyway, welcome.
Just let me take a little break.
Sure, you can have a little one. Then we've got to go.
Go? Go where?
We need to follow the Blood Alliance to get back the lower quarters Blastia.
Did you get a lead on where to go next?
I heard that a shady group from a guild was headed to the northwest. It might be them.
To the
Or it
northwest
might not be
of
them.
here. The only city I can think of in that direction would be one that was destroyed in an earthquake.
What could they want to do in a place like that?
Good question.
And yet, you still want to go?
I'm just saying, we should go and check it
Hello,
out.
person from YouTube. I'm looking around for interesting people. Entertain me. Okay. I'm not particularly sure where to start.
Hey, Carol, do you know anything
You could ask
else
me a
about
question,
that
and I
city
could
you
try to
said was
come up with
destroyed
an
in
entertaining
earthquake?
answer.
Just rumors.
Usually I would
Supposedly
stream
it was
with my
some guild's
webcam, but
headquarters about 10
unfortunately it
years
died.
ago.
Which guild was that?
Sorry,
Apparently
I can't
Windows
help you
10
there.
and Windows
I've
10
never heard of an
compatible
earthquake that
webcams
destroyed an
aren't
entire
compatible
city.
for some reason.
Well, Ospio is across the ocean. Maybe the information just never made it that far?
I wonder.
Oh, shut up, Nightbot. Stop shilling. Now's not the time. There's a cat. Oh, I can't talk to the cat. I'm wondering if Wonder Chef is around here somewhere. I get the feeling he should be. I'm not going to leave town without double-checking for Wonder Chef first. Yeah, there he is. Plain as day. Had a feeling he'd be around here somewhere. Guess you found me. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. I'll teach you to cook as a reward. Yeah, he was a fish. Fried chicken and fries was that. That sounds good. Every time I talk to Wonder Chef, he makes me hungry. I might as well try it. Fried chicken and fries. What's wrong? Is everyone full? In which case I'll set it as a shortcut. Fried chicken and fries, sorbet, Salisbury steak. That works. So, next on the agenda is heal. Actually, wouldn't a mat cure a status element? Maybe I've just got something I can use. Syrup bottle. Oh. During battle. Sage. It's 10:30 and I fancy some fried chicken and fries. Oh yeah, it is 10:30. Still got to unlock a few, but you don't got to reuse them. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I need to unlock in terms of recipe. And, oh, I think the recipe DLC lets you skip the grind. Would you recommend doing it? So, I mean, I've got it sitting around. Recipe set, HP recovery, recipe set, TP recovery, recipe set, parameter boost. I'm well past saying no to this shit anyway, because I already used the 3 levels up, because hard mode was a bitch. So I used all the level up items. Yeah. Synthesis kit? Why boy, that sounds like a good idea. Battle support item. Pack of useful stuff. I pop a level up just to keep the flow going when I hit the level wall. Well, you see, the thing is, I started playing the game on hard, and Zaggy iced me in the first boss battle, just absolutely destroyed me. There's a level up left that I didn't use. Weird. I swore I used them all. That's fine, I'll hold on to that for if something gets a bit dicey. Camping kit. Gel set. Zuggy was shit even on normal. Zuggy is a ridiculous place to start in terms of difficulty. That's unlocked like almost everything now. Dog food I've got mastered, as you can see. He's mastered dog food. Yeah, a lot of this is going to be grinding off stream for the most part. I can synthesize the moon selector now. Hey, swearing's alright here. Pretty much any word is okay. Oh, I still can't do the moon selector because I don't have everything for it yet. Insect horn. Oh. No, wait, it's already given me one! Of course! Special flag R, thank you. Goofy glasses. Tokunaga, Tokunaga. Okinawa, Okinawa. If I got the moon selector, then, you know, what am I waiting for? Now we're talking. Now you're speaking my language. I need to heal. Wow, what a strange group of people. A dog and even a couple of kids. They don't look like they're related either. As the gateway to all of Tolbikia, Capua Torum sees its fair share of interesting folks. Any word? Even Brexit. No! Brex shit. You're bringing that politics into the chat today. And nice to see you're on YouTube as well. Badass. But I could swear that I've seen that young man somewhere before. On the wanted poster? I can't remember which town I have to sleep in to get the memento, but I need to make sure I do that. Wind Brexit. You're going to have to explain that pun to me. Not too much milk on my cereal. I can't wait for Exit when people just want to leave the Earth. I've had enough. I'm jumping on the next Elon Musk car to the dark side of the moon. Where apparently the Chinese have managed to grow vegetables or something? I think I read that right. They've started to like grow seeds on the moon. They're going to build a little atmosphere where they can cultivate fruit and vegetables. It's silly. It's silly. Why not do something about the food shortage here? Maybe stop giving it all to me. Ah. Do they get extra points on their social credit system? Oh, you gotta love that social credit system thing that they're trying to run in China. Oh yeah, I can't shoot the ring on the world map.
There are too many.
One at a time. What?
Yeah, actually, maybe I should be Yuri. Just a thought. Wow, look at all these. Look at all these heads. Basilisk, basilisk. Crap, man. Okay, that's it. Guys, please, Jackie Chan endorses the Chinese government. It has to be good. Detective Yu? No! No, you! Detective Yu! Mushu, you hungry? Dog of the day. Dog of the day, ladies and gentlemen. The dog of the day. Oh no, I've played through this game on Xbox 360 and I got all the way to the last dungeon on the PlayStation 3 English translation patch.
Put out your hand.
And then they announced that they were bringing out
What was that?
a definitive edition. I'm like, yes. The dog is against the Chinese social credit system. But it's good! Just ask Jackie Chan! Jackie Chan would never lead us astray. He certainly wouldn't star in any shit movies called Kung Fu Yoga. Maybe I need to switch back to Yuri. I remembered I don't have to have repeat at the start of my
Because
party.
you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
I don't need repeat at the front of my party. Jackie for president. Isn't it a prime minister in China, not a president? But I get what you mean, and you know, he's a bit washed up. He probably can't do that many movies now. You've noticed he's mostly gone to voice roles in the most recent one, or directing as opposed to starring. Probably a bit too washed up for movies now, so he could be a prime minister. You know, there would be a mandatory kung fu lesson. I can barely remember anything from playing this back in the day. I remember a lot of the major story elements, but I can't necessarily remember what order they come in. I don't want to be judged for buying too many video games. Yeah, that really threw me off, because that's something the social credit system in China actually picks you up on. Is, oh, you've bought too many video games. I didn't get a special cutscene this time. I guess the next one will be when I've got Raven and Judith in my party. The Chinese president, prime minister, is Winnie the Pooh. Yes, Chairman Mao is...
I feel like an easy win.
The people who oppose him use the image of Winnie the Pooh to describe him. Basically, there was an internet meme that happened because Chairman Mao looked a bit like Winnie the Pooh in a photo where he was with Barack Obama, and the people who hate Chairman Mao picked up on this and, like, made a huge thing out of it, turned it into a meme, and then Chairman Mao was like, fuck this, and banned Winnie the Pooh in China. That is officially what happened. If censored gaming is anything to go by, that is what happened. Watch as much anime as you like. Okay. What's your favorite anime and why is it Gintama?
Put out your hand.
What's your favorite anime, 16?
Like this? Yay! What was that?
What are you into right now, and what were you really into back in the day? And why is it Gintama?
Don't get sloppy.
Because mayonnaise and sunglasses make everyone hit. Killer Games! Hello, Killer Games! Ooze! Oops!
There's no way you could win.
Captain Beans shouldn't be here. Are you Captain Beans under a different name? Or are you Killer Games? Wrong platform. Hey, stay! We have Salisbury steak, fried chicken and fries, sandwich, sorbet. We got sorbet. I succeeded in cooking sorbet. Please stay. Enjoy the dog of the day.
This looks easy. Don't
I'm
let him trip you
everywhere.
up.
God damn it, 16-bit ninja. You're everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Like any good ninja is, let's be real. Any good ninja is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I bring my custom Phil Swift emoji. That's a lot of damage. There's a bad ninja on Twitch. There is a bad ninja on Twitch. Any ninja that just calls himself ninja is like a surgeon calling himself surgeon, or a chef calling himself chef. Okay, South Park had that. But the point is, you don't identify yourself by your occupation. That's not very good. Ruins of Greytown. Oh yeah, I remember this place. When I was streaming the PlayStation 3 version, I had a Japanese viewer turn up and start telling me the solution to all the puzzles. It was cute.
Do you seriously think
It's like,
anybody would
the
come
answer
to a
is
place
sun.
like this?
I'm like, thank you, but I knew that. This bad ninja is probably not a ninja. Just a soy boy who cries when somebody 10 years younger than him beats him in Fortnite. Okay. Oh my god, my mate got so offended today. He was rolling a ciggy and some lady goes, "Are you doing drugs?" in his face. And then she called him Lil Pump. Even though he looks nothing like him except the pink hair. Was he telling you in Japanese?
I wonder if we've been fed some false information.
He was telling me what words in Japanese were in English. So it would go like, "Oh, you picked up a sword. That's this," in Japanese. And I'm like, thanks. That's very useful.
Again?
That's far enough. This area is under the jurisdiction of the hunting blades.
Nan!
Voice.
Nan!
These measures
It's
have
Nan!
been taken to prevent the injury of innocent bystanders.
It's Nan!
All right, I finally found you. Are the Chief and Tyson with you? Have you guys been getting along okay without me?
I knew a ninja who was bad too. His bad news threatens people that he will DDoS them. His name is like It's Ninja on here, so beware. Okay.
Don't take that buddy-buddy tone with me.
If someone DDoSes me, I'll just find out where they live and kill them. I like some naan with my kebabs. Damn straight. Naan bread and kebab. Or pita bread and kebab. Yeah. Burger sauce. Oh, fuck. Now you're making me hungry again. Don't do this
Don't be like that. I only got a little lost.
A little lost? That's a good one. You know you just ran away.
It's so good. I can barely see what it is. It's a good job you told me it's your logo.
Still making excuses, huh?
Because I wouldn't have been able to tell otherwise.
It's not an excuse. I beat an egg bear just like I said I would.
More lies.
I mean it.
Is this how you repay being taken in by the hunting blades?
Phil Swift as Google destroying YouTube as a bucket. Okay, I can barely see what that is. ERB, are you hungry for chicken and fries? Not right now, but maybe in a couple of days. I'll suddenly get the craving, and then it will be chicken and fries. I want to get some Turkish doner and chips. Sounds good. Dare I bring up poutine? Oh, poutine! Oh man, cheese curds, gravy, and chips. Sounds so good.
You always run and hide at the first sign
Oh, for
of trouble.
fuck's sake.
You've been kicked out of every guild in the book.
Dog of the minute. I want some Mandarin takeaway from that shop outside the game store, ERB. Outside the game store. Mandarin takeaway. You mean like Korean cowgirl? That's Korean food, not Mandarin food. Unless there's another place a few doors up.
Shut up! You shut your mouth!
Huh! Even we've already fired you.
Ah, but there's no Madagascar flag, so I won't start drinking. Haha!
You have been warned.
Joke's
by the
on you.
hunting blades.
I'm not touching
Leave this
the
area at
sauce
once.
anymore now.
If you fail to heed
I'm
this
a good
warning,
boy.
you do so at the risk of your own lives.
Nan!
I think the dog wants some poutine too. The dog wants a walk, and then the dog wants to go to bed.
This still doesn't explain what the hunting blades are doing here.
Pets are creatures of habit.
Good point.
Rita, wait! Are you forgetting about the warning?
She never said we weren't allowed to enter.
But what about the risking our lives part?
Are you implying that I should listen to that brat? Don't make me laugh.
At any rate, the Blood Alliance doesn't seem to be here. Let's have a look around.
Come on, Carol. The dog wants a walk at 49 minutes past 10. Time does not exist as a concept for dogs.
Man, why did it have to end up like this? They said I was fired.
Carol, keep your spirits up.
I can't be happy anymore. It's like her words are a dagger in my heart.
She was just worried it'd be too dangerous for you. There's still hope.
Huh? You think so? Whatever. I don't care about what she thinks.
The problem is your guild, right? I get it.
Right. Yeah. I don't care about Nan.
This hurts to watch.
I'm rooting for you, Carol.
Carol's just gone through a very painful breakup. Oh, Charles, I'm mourning the death of a relationship. Oh, that's wonderful, Master Kaz.
This looks easy.
Don't let him trip you up.
Once Anna's had her little walk, she'll shut the fuck up. Shining Fang!
Put out your hand.
Like this?
Yay!
What was that?
Ooh. How's your weapon skills coming along? Oh, you haven't finished item thrower yet. That's kind of useful. I want to make sure she gets that.
Don't get in my way!
The art usage for the arcane combination ones. Fuck knows. I will need a guide to be able to do that. Did you hear Prince Philip crashed his bloody Range Rover and came out unscathed? Reminds me of Mr. Burns driving in The Simpsons, nearly hitting people and saying, I'm a motorist now. Oh god. Of course it came out unscathed. He's one of those reptile things. You know, heal themselves. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, I'm wearing a tinfoil hat. I'm not going to let those electromagnetic waves
years before you can
mess up my brain.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
Not necessarily anything against dogs, but cats are more chilled out and don't need being taken outside for walks. Damn straight, cats are better. Cats are fantastic animals. It's all about the cats. Straw hat.
Was this town really destroyed by an earthquake? The buildings all look kind of strange.
Yeah, they don't look like they collapsed from the ground shaking. Something's weird.
Yeah, so how were they destroyed then?
Got me. Maybe we can find out by
Cats
asking
and
someone
dogs,
who used to
best
live in
of
the
both
town.
worlds.
That's
Like Miley
not really
Cyrus.
why we're here, though,
And
so
Hannah
why should
Montana.
we care?
You actually have a point there.
You know, I heard something really interesting about the Hannah Montana television show. You know, Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus, like, always had such, like, massive disagreements on set. And that's why you never ever see Miley Cyrus or Hannah Montana in the same shot. Because the two couldn't stand each other. So they had to build the show around it. Or so I hear. I don't like Miley Cyrus or Hannah Montana. Well, that's a shame. You don't like the best of both worlds. Okay. Jokes aren't funny when you explain them, but allow me to explain it. Basically, Hannah Montana is the actress who played Hannah Montana, and no, Miley Cyrus is the actress who played Miley and Hannah Montana in the same show. The whole point is that one was like the alter ego of the other. So when I say that the two of them had a disagreement on set, it was actually a not very funny joke. Funny joke! Ooh, something that's not in my bestiary yet. Dan Schneider crap. Now, iCarly had its moments. I can't remember the name of the guy, but there's one particular actor and character in that show that is fucking hilarious. Like, on-point comedy gold every time. Can't remember his name, but he's fucking great. I'd say good one, but you had to explain it, so no go. Yeah, I failed. There's no reason for you to hang around now. You realise that I'm not funny. I'm not Vinny. I'm not Joel. God, I'm not even Rev. I'm nobody. Her crap pop career where she sang auto-tune and swung naked on a wrecking ball. That did happen. We are in the timeline where that happened. That did happen.
What do the Hunting Blades mainly do as a guild?
Like their name says, they make their living hunting monsters.
It's not like there's any shortage of monsters once you're outside the barriers. Business must be booming.
Yeah, they definitely get a lot of commissions. But the Hunting Blades aren't killing monsters just because someone asked them to. Monsters are evil. This evil must be punished. That's the creed of the Hunting Blades.
I wonder if any of them are doing it just for their own personal grudges against monsters.
Oh yeah, a lot of people. Like Nan's parents were killed right
Once you get
before her
affiliate
eyes
on
when she
Twitch,
was
you're
a
going to
kid.
make the switch, or just to
Huh.
ignore it
It'd be hard
altogether.
not to hold a
I would
grudge after
have
something
to
like
weigh
that.
up the positives and negatives. And thank you for the positive vibes there, that I would actually be good enough to get affiliate.
Should we head back?
Hold on. I'm gonna have a look around.
That is incredibly nice of you to say.
Weird.
That I'm
not a
worthy of
keyhole or
affiliate
anything.
status, but
Really?
I would have to
Yuri,
look
an amateur
into the positives of Twitch. For example, if I became a Twitch affiliate, I wouldn't be able to stream on YouTube at the same
wouldn't want
time.
Captain Carroll
I'd have to
dirty his
upload
hands on
my
such a
VODs to
filthy door.
YouTube later.
Oh.
And I would be expected pretty much to stream like every day or every
Wouldn't it
other
be
day
crazy if a monster
if
just...
I became a Twitch affiliate.
Looks fine to me. Let's go inside.
It's tempting though. I'd love to be an affiliate on Twitch. Right now I got all the time in the world, but once I get back to work at the end of this week, then I'm gonna have to fit streams in around my shifts again. I'm garbage, dude. My over-decade-old YouTube channel has the worst anime stuff on it from eons ago, and I still got affiliate on Twitch in 3 weeks. Ooh. That sounds good. More interested in the decade-old YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is 10 years old. 10 years old, and I only just hit 2,000 subs in very early January. That is pathetic.
Hey,
But YouTube doesn't really have growth for channels like mine.
Switch?
Some sort of generator? I should know this. I played through this game before.
It doesn't have enough air.
Not enough air. I wonder if that ring I got in the
I
Shackles
wonder
ruins
if
might be
I'm
able
going
do
to
anything.
explain exactly how. I need to start uploading stuff to YouTube. I got no idea where to start. Probably just compilations. Compilations are good.
Ah, the sorcerer's ring.
Compilations of your moments.
But you might as well give it a try.
I wonder if they're just going to tell you to use the fucking ring, rather than let people work it out.
It worked. But
what's this?
I should have just gone ahead and activated it before then?
Yeah. What if it was a trap or something?
Yuri, you should point things like that out as soon as you notice.
No, I only realized it just now, actually.
Maybe if we go upstairs, we might figure something out?
Let me in! Just imagining Rapide climbing a ladder, it's beautiful. It's such a fun image. Oh, all the enemies respawn.
I'm gonna make you work.
Make you work, make you work. Shake that ass.
Spread my party snare and deliver the enemies
Oh wait, I only just twigged, so you're Twitch affiliate. Congratulations.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week?
It's nice to meet somebody more famous than. And now the doors work. That's it. That's all there is in here is a mat. One. Okay, I didn't actually mean to aim at that, but that's fine.
Just go away!
Just go away! Oh, that's not a very nice thing to say, Rita. Welcome back, your mum. How's it going? I recently did a purge of inactive accounts on my Discord, and yours was counted within the inactive account. You're more than welcome to rejoin. It was just you were included amongst a load of dead accounts that were also pulled. It's nothing personnel, kid.
Like this? Yay! Who's that?
Too much side work. Don't let me drag you away from important things like education. Or chores. Orange gel. Password clue. Light. Is the answer sun? Is the password sun? I've been off Discord for a couple of months now. Also, it's YouTube stuff I was working on, nothing important. You saying that it's nothing important, that is you talking shit about yourself. If it's something you're working on because it's funny to you or it's gonna make you smile, then it's worth it. It's not something stupid.
Pretty good for
or
a dog.
Unimportant.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Right, now I can switch weapon. She's learned the skill. Who else is available for skills? Trust me, it's really dumb. What, like just a pancake levels of dumb? Ouchie ouch. There's a video of yours that's like a just a pancake video. It's the one where
Let's work together.
You're talking about like a thesis that you're writing, and it's about like Lassie. that one always gets a chuckle out of me. If movie tie-in games like Lassie can exist, what's just a pancake?
Finish them off.
You don't know? Okay, there's a YouTube channel called Just a Pancake that does Kingdom Hearts parody videos with the robotic Microsoft Sam voice. It's where the infamous "Okay, I believe you" meme comes from.
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you.
If you haven't watched any Just a Pancake, oh man, it's good stuff. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's completely hilarious. You don't even need to, like, understand... You don't even need to understand Kingdom Hearts to get the videos. They're still funny anyway. But having watched all the cutscenes from 358 over 2... the 358 over 2, like... recap is hilarious. Let's eat some ice cream. We're all friends. That's right. Ha ha ha. Let's eat some ice cream. We're all friends. That's right. Ha ha
That
ha.
Bodhi of yours.
Let's eat some ice
pretty,
cream.
Huh? That's
We're all
not what I was
friends.
gonna
Ha ha
say.
It's brilliant stuff. That reminds me, I need to watch the cutscenes for Recoded, because I haven't watched them yet. Then I'm going to play through Kingdom Hearts 2. I can save over this save file now. I'm pretty confident I won't need to go back to the capital city at level 5. Pretty confident. What's the second clue? I'm not ready to go down there yet. That's when I've got all the clues. Cocktail dress. Oh, yes. King-size belt. Oh, about time. Magic Guard Plus. That sounds useful. We'll learn Magic Guard Plus. I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 all the way through now. Which I couldn't say before this year. The magic lens on the 2 fights on our second fight near the big tree town. Yeah, I am gonna have to get stuff on a second playthrough. But that's fine. That's one of the reasons for playing on hard, is I'm gonna have so many grade points that I can afford everything at the end of the game. And if I can't, I could just load up a save file before the final boss and just grind grade points. So I can afford all the upgrades between playthroughs. So I can keep my entire bestiary, my map completion percentage, everything like that for following playthroughs. I'm actually going to bother to get all the achievements in the Steam version of this game.
So it looks like the Blood Alliance
isn't here after all.
Those guys are the hunting blades.
That man. We saw him in Daedon Hold.
Ah, now that you mention it, we did see him. So he's the leader of your guild then?
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. I was going to try and get all the side quests done in one run. I kept trying to knock Zaggy off the ship with Overlimit, but I couldn't do it. I was very upset with myself.
He's gonna fight that monster all by himself?
Wow.
What? No way, man!
He took it out in one hit?
That was a fatal strike.
A fatal strike?
It's a crazy powerful technique that extremely skilled swordsmen can use.
So why can't I?
Huh, so how do you do it?
How do you do it? How should I know?
That monster got wrecked, lol. Riggedy wrecked, son.
Fatal strike. A
Monster
strong
sandwich.
attack which throws your opponent off balance. Followed by a single well-timed strike to finish the enemy.
Is that something else you read in a book?
Yes, it is.
I see.
Oh, way to put her down. She's providing us with really useful information, and Rita's like, oh, did you get that out of a book, fucking bookworm? Fucking book-reading princess. Never been out of the castle before, fucking book-reading bitch. But how very nice of you, Rita. How very
You really want to get back into your guild, don't you?
What makes you say that?
Oh. Carol, are you going to go back to that guild?
Yeah, exactly.
I won't go back.
She's
I'm sick and
fidgeting
tired of
away
monster
at that
hunting.
CSI keyboard that appears in front of the Blastia, you know.
Won't go back? Or
She's a
can't
massive
go
nerd
back?
too.
It sounded like you were fired.
No way! I'd been planning on leaving for a while.
Is that so? Well, no matter then.
So, let's get going.
Yep.
Well,
Let's.
I'm glad you're staying with us, Carol.
Anyway, what do you think they're doing with such a large contingent?
Yeah, they wanted to take out that monster we saw. One person would have been enough.
They going
This is
after
actually
a
the first time I've ever seen this many
Entelokea.
guild members gathered in one place.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the members are loners. They tend not to travel in groups, and the chief being here is out of the ordinary too.
Curiouser and curiouser.
You wanna follow them and see what they're up to?
Nah, that sounds interesting, but I'm gonna keep going.
He's looking for members of the Blood Alliance after all. Right, Yuri?
Yeah, I don't want to worry about 2 guilds. One is more than enough.
He says, going after them. What did I get touched by?
I think I'll try to do that thing.
What was that just now?
That fatal strike thing.
Is it something that can be done so easily?
Hey, I won't know if I can until I try. How did it go again?
First you attack the enemy to throw it off balance.
Alrighty.
Yuri.
I see it.
What do you see?
I see my opening to attack. That's enough!
Yes! Finally! Unlock the fatal strike.
It's not really that hard. You think you could do it while watching me? Alright, let's go.
Basically, use fatal strikes from now on. Knock him off balance.
That was fun.
Amazing!
There's nothing amazing about it. Nothing amazing about it at all. So I can't go in that door. What about this one? Have I been in here yet? Holy Raven! There's something I miss about the Japanese PlayStation 3 version. It allowed you to rename characters. Now, of course, it didn't affect the voice files, but it just meant that in battle and when the text appeared on screen, it would have the renamed character names. But you can't do it for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't even know if it's something the PS3 translation patch added or not. So which Tales of game did those design changes begin? At which point did it go for like new designs as opposed to I'm gonna get this wrong now. Fusuke Kojima, I'm probably fucking miles off. But the Tales of Vesperia, Xillia.
What was that?
Xillia was before Zestiria and Vesperia, right? I don't think Xillia is on Steam. How close was I on the artist's name? I wanted to say Fusuke Kojima, but I'm probably wrong. Anyway, didn't the artist from the Tales series go on to do the art for Dark Rose Valkyrie, which I have on Steam? Dark Rose Valkyrie seems pretty cool. It's like bootleg Tales, with the artist from classic Tales.
You want revenge? Bring it!
Apple gel. $1,000 gald. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Kosuke Fujishima. All right, okay. So I had like the basic form, but it wasn't quite right. I completely missed what it was I just picked up. I'm going to assume it was a weapon of some kind, so I'm just going to have a look. Tsurugi? Maybe an armor of some kind? Why haven't I equipped any, like, attack items yet? Oh, the art was different, but the characters were still designed by the same guy. But that's alright then. No, not guy. Girl, even. What was it they worked on? Was it Ah My Goddess? I remember being surprised to find out it was the, Ah My Goddess, designer. I'll take it even though I don't need it. Just to say I've opened that chest. And then take a left.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
I did look at the box art for, I think it was Vesperia, and go, oh no, that doesn't look right. I love how well optimized this port is. Like, I only notice tiny little stutters every now and then. But they barely affect the gameplay.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Don't let him trip you up. That would be real stupid.
Put out your hand.
Yeah, the new games were a drastic departure from the older ones in terms of character designs. Not even sure what would do it, just... Why would you make any differences to the way you design characters when you've already released a Tales of game with literally the best looking characters that have ever been put in a Tales of game? Password clue. Oh, so that's what I must have picked up. Okay. So I must have all 3 password clues then. I assume there's 3. Light, sky, sphere. Yeah. Duh, it's the sun. What are you, a fucking idiot? Of course it's the sun. Tales of Graces. Yeah, Tales of Graces had a weird look to it. I played the demo of the PlayStation 3 version back when it was only a Japan thing. Couldn't understand a single thing that was happening in it because of all the moon runes, but I played it. I remember there was some sort of like Hatsune Miku costume or something used to promote the game at the time. I want to say it came out on Wii first, and then came out on PS3. I want to say. Whether or not that's correct or not, I'm not sure, but it rings a bell of it being a Wii game first. Because I remember it looking last generation when it hit the PS3. I remember it looking worse than Vesperia. And going, okay, that must be because it was on Wii.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? But can you really?
I beat you in the next week. Can you really? Is she really that fucking stupid? There were Code Geass costumes. Well, in which case, that would be why you got that vibe. They must have been well aware. By the way, is that a good show? Because I've got it all downloaded on Netflix on my phone, but I haven't got round to watching it yet.
I didn't have a chance to ask you this, but...
You mean me?
Why didn't you return to the capital when we were in Torum Harbor?
Why?
Oh yeah. Stoll wanted to tell Flynn that he's being hunted, right?
Yeah, at that point, your journey should have ended.
Well, you see...
Hey, by the way, who was hunting Flynn down anyway?
I'm not quite sure.
Wasn't it Rago?
Huh? That villain?
Yoder was on Rago's ship, and Yoder's the Imperial Prince.
Yeah, so...
I'm saying that I think Flynn's true mission was to find Yoder. Though I don't know why things would end up that way between big shots from the same empire.
I'm sorry. I don't know either.
Well, that's okay.
Maybe it was an attempt to kill both the prince and the princess so that he could take over as king?
Well, I kind of just went with the flow and came along from Torum Harbor. But I think maybe I wanted to keep traveling with everyone a bit longer. So, Besides, we still haven't gotten the Blastia core back yet.
That's true, but isn't that my business?
Can't I help out?
Yeah, sure. Feel free to come along.
Thank you.
These little cutscenes just feel like padding. Welcome, Sushi. It's like, no shit, she's gonna follow you because she's fucking fallen in love with you. It's creepy. Right, let's go. Whee! Whee! I remember there being, Wait, am I getting this game confused with, of all games, Threads of Fate on the PlayStation 1? Yes, I am. I'm thinking, wasn't there a big fight down here and the monster chases you? It's like, no, you're thinking of Threads of Fate on the PlayStation 1.
What's up? I feel kind of sick all of a sudden.
Even someone as dense as you can feel it?
Who are you calling? Wait, does that mean you can feel it too?
What a feeling.
What a feeling! Make it happen!
Yuri. Estelle too?
I'm fine.
Don't overexert yourself. We can rest here and have a look around.
Seriously? What's going on? Ever since we got here...
If a monster attacked us right now, I don't think I'd be up to it.
Saying stuff like that is the best way to attract monsters, you know.
It's true.
Yuri!
If you're gonna keel over, couldn't you do it in the middle of a crowded city street? I can't be expected to be there to catch you every time.
Was Threads of Fate that game with the Mint Girl? Yep,
Yes,
that's the one.
Thank you. I'm still doing okay.
The Mint Girl. The Minty Girl.
This is air.
What? I thought air couldn't be seen with the naked eye.
I almost misspelled Threads of Fate as Threads of Fart.
If it's dense
or
enough,
it could be French. Threads of Fate.
Estelle, weren't you saying something about that earlier?
Threads of Fate.
That dense air is bad for the body.
Yes. High-density air can occasionally
She's right,
have
Mint.
very
She
negative
is.
effects on the
Bloody
human
right,
body.
Mint. She is.
It made you pass out in the Koi Woods, too.
Really? Wow.
Maybe we should get out of here.
But we still haven't made sure if the mercenaries are here or not.
I guess that's true, but...
Let's keep moving.
It looks like this Blastia is linked to the door.
How do we open it?
It seems that we have to carefully put together the symbols to form the right phrase.
Wouldn't it be faster to break in?
That's not a good idea. What if it makes the door stop working?
Hey, something's coming out of it.
So, should we just put some letters in here?
Hey, didn't we pick up some odd pieces of paper?
Actually, come to think of it...
Smells of Fate. Hon.
Could this be a clue to the passcode?
Seems
I have
like we
offended
use our
an
mind
entire
to get an
country
answer.
worth of people.
Let's look at the paper again.
I did it. Who's ready for a boss battle?
That water is floating?
Me neither. It's like the Dracula thing. It's like, I want to suck your blood. Like, I don't... What's the particular one that people quote from Dracula? There's something that people quote Dracula as saying, but he never actually said. Ever.
It looks like that Blastia is causing it.
And probably this strange feeling as well.
Huh. He's similar to the ones at Emmead Hill and Cap Nor.
Is it broken?
Must be a Mandela effect thing, yeah.
When a Blastia breaks, it loses its ability to take in air. There's no way it would get like this.
So, what's going on?
I don't know. What could he be trying to do?
Was that a monster?
Ah, shit, it's about to go down.
Monster!
Take it easy, you're not feeling well. And there aren't any doctors around here.
Huh? But I... Ah!
The barrier's gonna fail.
Don't worry, that's a reverse barrier.
Reverse barrier?
It's a powerful barrier for holding monsters. He won't get out of there anytime soon. But the air here, this isn't normal.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's starting to disappear.
Rita! Calm down, I'll have it fixed in no time.
So who are the numbskulls that decided to go and ignore our friendly warning?
There they are, the hunting blades.
Sorry, none of us here are nice enough to take your friendly warning seriously.
You don't say. Well now, if it isn't that runt Carl who got his sorry butt cut from the team. The air must be affecting him. Looks pretty thick over there.
That's just what we want. You all just sit tight and behave yourselves. We're only interested in taking out this big brute.
You sure talk big. Taking care of a pet is a big responsibility, you know.
I love all these one-liners.
Don't go abandoning him for someone else to take care of.
It's the Dragon Rider!
Him again!
Her. Judith! It's Gerard, Dragon Rider, Khalil.
The barrier's down!
Of course! That dragon freak broke the Blastia! You're dead, freak! Dead!
Yeah, that's it. Show me some anger. Show me what a monster's like. Now I'm gonna mop the floor with you.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Blade Man.
Huh?
Dragon Rider.
Looks like he wants the first piece of action, Clint.
The Spider Riders theme.
Well, come and get some then!
What are you talking about? It sounds like something I should know. It sounds like something cool. It holds twice its own weight in liquid. Sham wow, indeed.
Damn, if we lose our balance.
I've never seen anything like it
It's an
before.
anime about dudes riding spiders. Fuck. I need this in my life.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
I guess we gotta take care of someone else's pet.
I'll blow you away! Ha, ha. Destruction field! Destruction! 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 Destruction field!
Oh, fuck.
All right. Ha, ha, ha.
I'm gonna die.
All right.
The show was amazingly terrible from what I remember. Now that sounds like something I have to watch. Oh, brilliant angels. Grant us your favor. Yes. We're gonna need more than just your favor. Okay. This is bad. Oh fuck. It's gonna over limit. Knew it. You can kind of predict it. Still an over limit. Just stop doing that and let me like get some attacks on you, bro. Well, I'm taking some help off it. Wait, Spider Riders was on Kids WB.
I'll blow you away.
Was it like fighting foodons? I keep mentioning fighting foodons on my stream. Like anybody knows what the fucking fighting foodons were. Like, Matt, what the fuck is a fighting foodon? Well, allow me to tell you what a fighting foodon is. Welcome, Matzo. Funny you should turn up when I say, Matt, what's a fighting foodon? I'm not expecting you to know. Fighting foodons, I can't remember the actual name of the anime, but it was the English dub name for the show. It's a show about monsters that are made of food.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Who doesn't want a show where the monsters are made of food? It's like Shopkins.
What's going on?
But it had a theme song that was like fighting foodons. When the Twitch timing is just right. Just right, you know, like the Italian hand meme. You know, it's okay. Yes, yes, bang! Ha ha! Fuck you! Let's strike. 257.
I'll blow you away.
I'm okay. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Alright, dude, it's been cool, but I'm off. Left you a follow on Twitch, thank you very much, and a sub on YouTube, thank you. Also, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs was the best cartoon anime ever. I never watched the show much, but I have played the arcade game extensively. And it's a good game. He is definitely one bad Mamba Jamba.
I'm okay.
Take care, 16-bit ninja. Great. Okay. I did a secret mission without trying. That's cool. I'm getting this on Switch so I can play it at school and show everyone how good this game is. Oh, this game's fantastic. But of course you knew that from when I streamed the PlayStation 3 version. Way back when.
Brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Almost wrecked him. 5,000 hit points to go. If he's going to stand there and just take every attack without moving, that's fantastic, because I can do this all day. If he's just given up on existence, I can just take him out. There we go.
That monster was huge.
Hey,
the stream where I earned mod. Really, was it? Fair dues. You have a better memory than I do.
These are the threads that weave our future.
We don't want to kill you. Back off. You insipid poison. Ah, fucking insipid poison. I'm out of here. So the insipid poison comes here, starts a fight with me. Insipid poison.
We made it.
What about Carol?
There ain't a monster alive that wasn't born to be my punching bag!
Master, it's too dangerous!
This monster's mine, even if it costs me my life!
No, you won't succeed. Leave him alone. It is attack. Yeah, I can't rename people in the definitive edition for some reason. Incredibly definitive.
It's not gonna hold!
It doesn't support the character renaming feature that the PS3 version does.
We can't afford to
So I can't call him Attack this time. I can't call Estelle Attack.
Damn. Hadn't seen a monster like that in a while. What a letdown. Alright, pull out.
We should leave too.
It's not fair! I wanted to beat the hell out of that freak, too! Wait, where did Carol go?
If he isn't out here, he probably left before us. We'll look for him as we go.
That's Sook. Yes, that's Sook. Like I thought so, that was today. It's like, is today the day that Soy Bomb goes live with Return to Dreamland? It's like, yes. Yes, it is. Well, shit. I was gonna watch that. I could always catch the VOD. How long have I been going today? The game will tell me. Not quite 3 hours. Maybe at the 3 hour point we'll hop over and raid Soy.
Something comes up, and it's just poof, you're gone. Always, always running away by yourself.
It's not like that!
Not like what?
Like I said back in Halure.
I'm not talking about Halure. If you're not ashamed of anything, then shouldn't you hurry back to your friends?
It's just that...
No need to explain to me. I think you've got other people who'll listen to you.
Huh? Guys...
Carol, I'm so glad you're safe.
Where the hell did you go? We were really in a jam back there.
I'm sorry.
Hey, at least you made it out in one piece.
I'm leaving.
Wait!
You think long and hard about what you've done.
Soy the soy boy bomb. I don't think he is a soy boy.
Hey, cut it out!
Let's get going, Carol. We're all tired.
Yuri. Man, we were way off. The Blood Alliance was nowhere to be seen.
No kidding. We'll have to take any information that guy gives us with a grain of salt.
Guy? You don't mean...
Yeah.
It just sounded cool.
Ooh,
Soy boy never sounds cool.
Deadbeat the moment I see.
Let's take it easy on the way back.
It's not like I...
Hey, you're gonna get left behind.
I'm coming! So air is more than just a handy substance for making Blastio work, huh?
Oh, the questions amateurs ask, I swear. Air affects everything in the world. Our own bodies, the growth of living organisms, even the weather.
So the Blastia in Rago's palace that controlled the weather was interfering with the air?
Correct.
So then, that means the air here is interfering with the processes in our bodies.
I mean, I can handle it, but is it really a good idea for us to be in air this dense?
We shouldn't stay here too long, especially runts like you who are still growing. The younger you are, the more of an effect the air will have.
Soy Bomb is not a soy boy, otherwise there would be lots of streams of him having a jolly good cry after he couldn't beat a kid in Fort... Hold on, if I'm going to read this, I have to read it in my impression of your voice again. Soy Bomb is not a soy boy. Otherwise, there would be lots of streams of him having a jolly good cry after he couldn't beat a kid in Fortnite who barely made it past his sats yet. Perfect. Oh no, it's Q-More. Fuck this guy.
The common rabble. So I've finally found you. That's far enough.
You lackeys must have had a lot of time on your hands if you crossed the ocean just to see us.
You're in no position to talk down to the likes of me.
Oh god, is that... Oh fuck, is that... What's his face? Gara. Grimoire Vice. Oh. Liam something. Oh fuck. Name's lost me.
Now, princess, right this way.
Huh?
Literally
What do
one
you
of
mean,
the best
princess?
voice actors in anime.
The princess standing right here in front of us.
Yuri, but how did you...
What? Estelle's a princess?
I suspected as much myself.
Rita, you too?
Wait, you've got to be kidding!
Sand Devil Cuck. Yeah, the Q-More is voiced by the guy who voices Gara, I'm sure of it. And who also voices Grimoire Vice. Like, it's actually basically him just doing the Grimoire Vice voice. It's so good. Oh man. Gives me shivers.
And what will happen to my friends?
Why, they'll be drawn and quartered for abducting a member of the royal family, of course.
Please, wait! I wasn't abducted.
Ah, what a mouthy young lady you are. This way, please.
Oh, what a mouthy young lady you are. Now, for the love of God, stop pounding me. It's totally his Grimoire Vice voice.
Estelle!
Now die like the flies you are.
Arrest the culprit Yuri Lowell and his accomplices.
You, the Swan Brigade.
You, the Akatsuki.
Just a minute. This prize catches mine. I won't let you take him from me that easily.
Catch? Our duties are not to be carried out in the fashion of a hunt. Did I not also hear someone mention dying earlier?
You did. What is wrong with condemning criminals to their deaths?
Should not criminals be captured and judged in accordance with the laws?
I suppose I can let you have these little worms.
Every time he says Lowell, he sounds like he's saying lol. Unforful Mercy, welcome. Owo, Uwu, Iwi.
If it isn't Schwan, it's Flynn. These upstart commoners are so full of themselves. Even that commandant.
Yes,
This
Commandant
way, please, Your
Alexei.
Highness. Do watch your step.
But I...
Yes, right this way.
Arrest them in the name of Captain Schwan.
Okay, Yuri Lowell gang, it's curtains for you, I say.
What do you mean, gang? Hey! Get your hands off me! Do you know who I am?
But I haven't done anything!
Don't hurt them. I beg you.
Estelle, don't worry.
Owo, Uwu, Iwi, Ewe, Awa.
Yuri!
Just start walking. Walk, I say.
Ow! Hey,
I'm trying to remember how this scene plays out.
Sir Schwan, we shall take these undesirables to Heliord. All members, fall out!
Oh, do we go to Heliord already? Is that this early in the game?
Continuing on, we will review the particulars.
I didn't
of
realise
the
Heliord
18th
was this
crime.
early in the game.
Please do.
Is it true that you threw a knight sent to collect the taxes into the river?
Wow, I'd forgotten about that. Was that you, Tweedledee?
That's right! I was in bed with a cold for 3 whole days thanks to you.
How many more of these are there? This is getting pretty boring.
I wonder what'll happen to me.
So I'll write, you have no signs of remorse in the report then.
Where's that do-nothing captain of yours anyway? What was his name? Schwan?
Playing hooky because he's the big shot.
You dare
Maybe
mock
Schwan
our
didn't
captain.
turn up for another
Sir
reason.
Schwan is a legendary hero and a veteran of the Great War 10 years ago.
So basically, His Eminence would never stoop so low as to deal with nobody.
What is the
like
file
us.
size of the game? Where would I find that out? 24930 megabytes. 24 gig.
Quiet, I say! Quiet! Getting on to your next offense.
Your Excellency, Commandant Alexei, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Ooh, he's got a Critia with him.
Alexei? What?
All your crimes are hereby pardoned by the good graces of their highnesses Esteles and Yoder.
What? But these foul criminals have disturbed the peace of the Empire!
The Imperial Knights thank you for rescuing Prince Yoder and protecting Princess Esteles.
Please, take this.
We've got no need for this. It's not like we did those things for the sake of the Knights.
I see.
What about Estelle?
She has just given her consent to be returned to the Imperial capital.
What? Well, I guess she is a princess after all.
The princess is waiting at the inn. We would be pleased if you made an appearance.
Alexei is a cool guy.
I was so surprised to find out that Estelle was a princess.
I had a feeling. She knew Flynn, and she was obviously brought up as a noble.
Shut up. You knew already.
Maybe.
Oh, man. I wonder if I was rude to her without realizing it.
Your language has been unpardonable. Captain Carroll, the sentence for insulting royalty is decapitation. Been nice knowing you.
What about you? You're way more rude than I am.
Guess it's off with both our heads then.
What? That's...
Idiots.
The worst thing about this particular point in the game is there's a save point a fair ways away from here, and you have to go through a lot of like cutscenes and talking, and then there's like a battle that you can lose and get game over before you get a save point. Or there's a save point you can easily miss. It's something like that. And I remember it screwing me over on the PS3 version. Yay, I'm setting up WordPress. Ooh. What sort of WordPress blog are you going to run? Or are you going to use WordPress to run a website? Because you can build a website with links in WordPress.
You don't have a
Possible.
problem with this,
But
Yuri?
if you go into that much effort, you might as well fire up Dreamweaver and write your own
It's
with
not
CSS.
my decision to make.
Well,
Make
I
it your own
guess that's true, but...
More importantly, where are we?
This is the city of Heliord. Geographically speaking, it's located between Torum Harbor and the city of Dongrest. It was only just recently built. It's still a very new town. If you follow this road to the east, you'll hit Cair Bakram, where we were earlier. Cut through the west and go to the northwest to reach Dongrest.
I see. Well, maybe I'll have a look around the town.
I've got my own business to attend to.
What to do?
This bit I so despise. Couldn't be asked with Dreamweaver. Yeah, that's understandable. If you want an easy-to-use website builder, there's always Microsoft Front Page. Fun fact, in Microsoft Front Page, if you go to the color menu and you write in shit instead of the hexadecimal number for the color, it will actually come up brown. It actually works for any word that resembles a color, so like green, orange, red. You can type instead of using the hex number. You can also type shit, and it will give you brown. If I remember right, there's a lot of stuff happening on ground level here that we have to deal with later, but not just yet. Woof. I'm not looking forward to this. There is like, I swear it's a fight with Adacor. Bokos and Adacor.
Ah, so both of you were here the whole time.
Yuri, watch your speech in front of His Royal Highness. You could at least show due courtesy to the gracious pardoner of your crimes.
It's okay, Flynn. Miss Estelise and I acted of our own volition.
You've already heard about Lady Estelise, then, I see.
Yeah, I heard.
Yuri, I thought that traveling with you would be to Her Highness's own benefit, but...
The royal family can't be allowed to romp all over the countryside without restraint.
That's not very convincing coming from you.
I apologize. But now especially, it's undesirable for the royal family's concerns to be brought into the public eye.
Concerns? You mean whether you or the princess is next in line for the imperial throne?
Correct. There are currently two opinions. That of the Imperial Knights, and that of the Council.
Your Highness!
There's no use hiding any details from him when he already knows so much. The Imperial Knights are backing my own ascension to the throne. Meanwhile, Miss Estelise has the support of the Council.
She's a princess after all.
Yes. Her relation may be a distant one, but she's unmistakably of royal blood.
That's gotta be tough for the Knights, too. Even if she's the rival of their candidate for the throne, it's not like they can just stop protecting the princess, is it?
Yuri, this matter is...
I don't know anyone odd enough to be interested in information like this. Well, I'm gonna go drop by Estelise's place, and then I'm gonna take a load off at the inn. Thanks for the chat.
Right, there's gotta be like a save point at the inn, right? Oh no, this is it. Oh, fuck.
Hey, it's Tweedle-A and Tweedle-B.
Don't call us that!
Something I can help you two with?
Even if you have a direct pardon from His Highness Yoder, I say that does not change the fact that you committed crimes against the Empire!
As members of the Imperial Knights, our honor will not allow us to simply let that slide.
Yuri Lowell, you will battle with us here, I say, fair and square.
If you beat us, we'll recognize you as innocent of your crimes.
Don't make claims you can't back up. Since when did you two have the authority to forgive people their crimes?
Regardless, we must battle.
Battle!
If that's what it takes to make you happy, I guess I can humor you.
Excellent. Come with us.
Fuck. This particular bit. Ugh. Basically, what happened before was that I died here after the boss battle in the ruins. I'm sure I saved after the boss, but it was the matter of doing all these cutscenes and then not being given a save point after the cutscenes, but before this fight.
Say,
Prepare to face the Imperial Knight's ultimate fighting technique, the Burst Art!
Again, you're claiming regular techniques as your own. That doesn't belong to the Knights.
I say be quiet!
The Burst Art, huh? I've heard of it before, but...
You don't know how it's done? You fool!
I say we shall show you, but before that happens, you'll be reduced to no more than a worthless caterpillar crawling on the ground! I say...
Maybe it has something to do with Overlimit.
Go! Show him how it's done, Adacor!
I say watch me now! The arcane art of the Imperial Knights!
It didn't hit him! What are you doing?
Huh. Burst Arts can be linked from an arcane art. I wonder if I could imitate that.
There's no way an amateur could do something like that, I say!
And now, Overlimit!
I'll blow you away!
Okay.
Ah! Be careful! Yuri Lowell's going to attack!
Yuri Lowell!
Arcane art!
Crushing Eagle! You're dead! Divine Wolf!
That's enough for today.
First art!
I say, what a terrible turn of events!
This garbage. Meanwhile, you have to save every instance of Adacor and every instance of Boko into your fucking bestiary. Meanwhile, wait for their overlimits to run out. There we go.
Take Stormthrust! Take Stormthrust! You're dead!
Oh god, just let me attack at least once. See what I mean? Like, this boss battle comes after that ridiculously long cutscene. After that ridiculously long dungeon. After a long boss fight. It's very easy to get trapped between them.
I'll blow you away! Destruction field!
I'm fine. That's enough for today.
Destruction! Get out of here! I've had enough of you!
Oh fuck. And the thing that they taught me how to do doesn't work. Oh god! Oh no! Fuck no! And it happened! The exact thing I was talking about happened.
And they were never heard from again.
They actually killed me because I was never heard from again. Now, here's what I gotta do. You ready? Just in case it wasn't clear. To come out here. Run here. Skip this cutscene. Skip this skit. Skip this cutscene. Skip this cutscene. Talk to Wonder Chef.
So
Skip. I'm going to see if I can run past Yoda and Flynn. I can?
Wait,
No. Still got to do it.
Kiss your...
And you have to skip all their talking and go through the tutorial.
I say, but before... I say...
Maybe it has...
Go! I say we are... It didn't hit...
Huh. I wonder if I... And now...
I'll blow you away!
No, I'm full, thank you.
Arcane art...
Crushing Eagle! You're dead! Divine Wolf! That's enough for
Well,
today.
who wouldn't want to talk through their talk? Who wouldn't want to skip through their talking, I say? Peon! Peons, I say! Right. Also, fuck this bullshit.
All right.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Run! Don't just fucking walk! All I want to do is get to a save point. Which I can literally do once I get to the inn. Fucking hell. They just corner you. They wouldn't be such an issue if they didn't come in a fucking pair. They didn't make you fight them as just Yuri. Hell, even with anybody else, you're better off. When you fight the gold versions of them in the Colosseum, if you're playing as literally anybody else, you have no problems whatsoever.
You're dead! You're dead! I'm not done yet.
Oh, of course I'm stunned. Eat a turd.
I'll blow you away! That's enough for today.
Get up.
Enough of you! Destruction field!
Fuck. Right. Good night, Matzo. Almost got it. Got it.
I got a little worked up. Man, nothing like some good exercise before turning in for the night. I guess I'll hurry back to the inn.
Thank fuck for that. I'll have the cutscene we went through earlier. Inn and shop. They don't even let you go to the shop before you have to fight that battle. I'm down to 1 gold. Gonna have to sell something to use the inn. Oh god. Okay, that'll do. That'll do as a place to finish off today. My hand automatically went to the laptop, because usually I stream from the laptop, and I'm streaming from the PC now, because technical issues. Of course. Oh, mouse cursor. That's lovely. Turn that off. Okay, no, I guess that's technically it now for tonight's stream. I'm going to be watching Soy Bomb. There's no point in doing a raid. I'm going to be at Soy Bomb's stream. If you want to come hang out, that's where I'll be. Alright, laters.